on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sun sets on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm Sunday, you love it, come on, give me something. I know that you want it, boy. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. You love me right. If you love me right, yeah.
Welcome back to another NHL playoff game. Play commentary with the hockey coach, Gold Coach Franchise, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on the great Sunday night, April 30, the last day of April. This is the last night for both series game between the Panthers and the Boston Bruins. Game number 7, series tied 3-3. And that's what we had tonight at the Diddy Garden. We have a double header at the Hockey Nation Live Show because we decided to do both games tonight live. So we're going to do this format. We're going to be live for the first game. We're going to take a break between both games. We're going to shut down this game after that. And we're going back for the next game after that. So double header at the Hockey Nation Live Show. We don't back off. We don't take a break. We want to bring excitement, entertaining, and fun at the Hockey Nation Show on the great Sunday night. Thanks to be with us tonight. Hopefully an amazing, great day. If you missed the show this morning, the Abrange Your Sunday Rendezvous special edition, what was with Marco Larrabee and Enarta. We talk about the Montreal Canadiens and the playoff update. We're going to be a little bit do more shows during the week for the playoff NHL 2023. But thanks to be with us tonight. And yes, it is game number 7. There was not a series I was expect to go game number 7, but the Florida Panthers play amazingly great, and the Boston Bruins don't play the level they should play. And that's happening because the head coach, Jim Montgomery, make a big change, send Jeremy Swayman between the pipe for the Boston Bruins, face to the Florida Panthers. They remove Nick Foligno and bring back Trent Frederic. So, completely change the lineup for the Boston Bruins. And for the Florida Panthers, nothing else. The same lineup, the same roster, the same players, the same coach. They don't care. They have nothing to lose. They just want to having fun. This is what the message for Paul Maurice. Big words, big letter in the locker room. 2 words, having fun. That's it, that's all. And that's what the mission for the Florida Panthers. Can they win tonight? Is it over for the Boston Bruins after they have the best season in any team in the NHL history? There was the Boston Bruins face to elimination, game number 7. So That's what we at tonight at the Hockey Nation Show. Thanks to joining us. We appreciate a lot. We want to thank all the moderators. Rafi, Rafi pop up from Facebook. Rafi, welcome in the show. Rafi pop up after what 40 years with no success in the playoff. Rafi pop up from Colorado. Uh, Glad to having you aboard. Thanks to stop by, Mr. Rafi. Hopefully doing well, and your little one doing great, and your family. And he's a big fan guy of the Toronto Maple Leaf from Colorado. So I met him a couple of years ago when I coached his son. So glad to have you aboard. Few people knock the door. Vinny James 007 is in the house. Welcome aboard, Jimmy. Hey, Vinny. RJ Calabro back in the house. RJ Calabro with all the update. Thanks for the last update for the U18 bronze winner, the Team Canada 4-3. Thanks so much. Mark Roy, welcome back, Mark. Hopefully doing well and doing an amazing, great weekend for you. And then we have James. Go Panthers, go. Hopefully, James, your Panthers going to find a way to win this game at home, on the road. Will be really interesting. If they can do that tonight against Boston Bruins. The Captain Cook, Captain Ryan is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Ryan. Like we mentioned, Mr. Rafi is in the house. Gary Cornoyer back in the house. Just have my pregame nap ready to go. Let's go. Ready to rumble. Gary, hopefully you're going to follow both games with me. I look forward to see you around. Hopefully you enjoyed the show this morning. I don't know if you was here or not. I cannot remember if I saw you this morning whatsoever. Great show, Gary. You can check again the replay. And Rabinov back in the house. And Rabinov was with us this morning. Thanks to see you around. And Rabinov, hopefully, an amazing day today. We saw him early this morning. We have Octavio Ferreira is in the house. In a bone play like tonight, age ago. They are screw. This is a comment of Octavio. Thanks, and my friend, to sharing with us. Glad to have you aboard. And don't forget, guys, to click all the likes. We appreciate a lot. More people will pop up definitely at the next couple of hours here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is the big game tonight. Game number 7 between the Panthers and the Florida Boston Bruins. We have another game tonight later. The Kraken are in Colorado. Colorado, another team, winner of the Stanley Cup last year, 2022, faced to elimination after a big W on the road at the Seattle. Last game, I think, was the final score 4-1. Now they try to get back on the track and possible to try to eliminate the Kraken. Michel Cornoyer, Michael Cornoyer is in the house. Here we go. Game number 7. Michael, thanks to stop by. We appreciate that, Michael. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Michael is the brother of Gary Cornoyer, the double Cornoyer are in the house tonight. Glad to have you aboard. Just wait for the puck drop, guys, before we start. And that's what we got at that moment. The only thing I did not do it well here is the update here, guys. I apologize for that. I did not do this. We'll try to get that one for the 0. We'll try to remove what I can here. To update everything here. So I can have a better, I forgot to did tie, 3-3. And we have a game yesterday. Dennis is in the house tonight. Thanks so much to be with us. The Roadrunner, yes, they are the Roadrunner and the Deer, the Chevreuil, the Ross Cottonall. We expect now Bobrovsky again, Jeremy Swimmen, and Carrière is for Jeremy Swimmen is 3-3, 2.64 save percentage on 907 for Bobrovsky, and that series is 2-1. Save percentage for only 883 and a goal again of 4.40. So that's what we got, guys, on that moment. That's happening. About that. We'll wait for the puck drop. Here we go. We are back in the game. And remember, Boston is another team has not been present for winner does not translate to the playoff. John Grega is in the house. Congratulations, John, for the team. Hopefully, you're going to get that W for your team. John Grega, the number one fans of the Boston Bruins. Glad to have you, my friend, John. Hopefully, you're doing well. Here we go. The puck drop between both teams. Winning by the Panthers. Don't put the puck by Carson. Carson intercepted by Swimmen. We'll be interested who's going to score the first goal. Swimmen play the puck around the board. Intercepted by Boston Bruins. Pinch for the Panthers. Recovery by the Bruins. The Bruins go DD. Set up now by McEnroy. McEnroy skate with the puck. Pass the puck neutral zone. Turn around by the Panthers. Find a way to go back at the puck. Go back to the D. We're set now by the Panthers. And find out the Bobrovsky. Long stretch pass. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender. Swimmen. Go to a set now by Orlov. Orlov to the board. Leave the puck now to Bergeron. Don't pay pas behind the net. Bobrovsky chasé par Ekblad. Ekblad go around DeBrusque. Pass the puck to the board. Don't pay pas Duclair. Pinch par the Boston Bruins behind the net. Forcing going to recover the puck. Now forcing skate with the puck. Bring the puck to the line. Set up by the Panthers. Verhey returné par the Boston Bruins behind the net. And intercept by Bobrovsky. Pass the puck to the board. Boston Bruins intercept now the corner. Show the puck. Black shot in front of the net for the Panthers. Get out of the zone. Recovery by Langholm and returning behind the net. New plus coming from Jim Montgomery. Go back now behind the net. Forcing waiting for new players. Both teams bring some new asset on the ice. Go back around the board. Tip by the Panthers behind Swimmen. Chasing out by the defenseman, the Boston Bruins. Pass the puck to the board. We're set now by the Bruins. Pass the puck to Basnak. Basnak coming on the left side. Pass the puck to the puck. Bobrovsky make a save. No rebound. I'm going to set now on the left side. Victor, let's win tonight, Boston Bruins. Victor, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show. Glad to have you aboard. And hopefully, you have an amazing, great day. Ready for cheer for you, Boston Bruins. Thanks again to be with the Hockey Nation show, guys. Go back now on the left side of Bobrovsky. Attacking by March. We have an ice scene for the Boston Bruins. 16:51 to go. I tried to catch up with the time. I have a couple of kind of problem with my internet live streaming right now. On that one after the replay. So I'm going to catch up with the update, guys. Don't go nowhere. Puck retrouvé par the Panthers sur le puck. Welcome, Mr. Rob B. Rob G is in the house. Hopefully doing well. And then Gary Cornoyer talk about the fans. Yeah, you can feel the pressure. Now 10%. I mean, Panthers sur le puck. Black shot by Swimmen. Go back on the right side. Opportunity for the Panthers. First of the night. Go back out blind. Fire puck by Duclair. Intercept in front of the net. Go back to Panthers. Shoot the puck again. The puck bounces back. And Swimmen decide to stop the puck. We're going to a set now on the left side of Swimmen. After he started the puck with the block, with the glove. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, Gary. A lot of people are really nervous at the Boston Bruins. Get to feel this situation over there. A double header tonight, guys, at the Hockey Nation show. Stay with me until 12:30, 12 midnight. We should go both game if coach can survive. First up on the left side, Swimmen, intercept by the Panthers. Go shoot the puck and the black shot by the Swimmen. Going to a set now on the left side after a shot at Ekblad. I didn't raise him good. Is a Montreal native. Dude is a flank and front. You're absolute about this. He was born, play an NCAA road, coaching for the Denver University. That's what he make his name over there. Go back now on the left side, show the puck again. On the left side of the Swimmen, recovered Boston Bruins, pass the puck to the board, chasing out the puck outside the zone. By intercept by the Panthers, turn around again, by the Serenen, pass the puck, show the puck by the Panthers, stop block by the Bruins. The puck go back opposite side, go recovered by forcing, return the puck behind the net. Where Boston Bruins with no stick right now, it's Orlov, broke his stick. Orlov battle in the corner, recovering out by the Boston Bruins. Intercept the puck, get out the zone, and from the bench of both teams. Don't play puck at the left side of Bobrovsky, chasing the puck by Zaka, by intercept by forcing on the back end, to bring the puck outside the zone. No intercept by the Boston Bruins. Look the puck right now, but the Panthers would tip the puck out of the play, going to recovery by the Boston Bruins and going to reset neutral zone. The pass neck now. Show the puck on the other side. Bobrovsky intercept by Kudos. Kudos now sticking the puck in front of the bench. Don't play the puck on the right side. Swimmin intercept the puck. Now they decide to stop the puck with a glove. Nothing helped with 15:23 to go remaining, guys, on this period. Look like the both team are really more careful about their play. And the Panthers take the lead with a shot, 5 shots versus 2. And that's what we got so far. Rio, who impressed you more, Coach McKinnon or McCarr? This question was I think it was questioned a couple of days ago. For me, it's McKinnon. A lot of people talk about McCarr, and I can understand it's really unique, McCarr, because what he brings on the table, part his speed, is really unicorn. I think we have to go maybe until Paul Coffey to see a player like McCarr, how he dominate. But for me, the heart of the Avalanche is Nathan McKinnon, in my opinion. For me, but again, people send McCarr over McKinnon. I agree with them too. Just preference for me, and I just feel like McKinnon brings so much for that on the table. Anyhow, the Panthers recover the puck, don't pay pas in zone, set up by McKinnon attacking now. Contre le puck for the Bruins in front of the bench. Par Marchand, intercept now. Bennett's coming. Bennett at left side swimming. Bennett go around. Great play by Bennett. But McEnroy intercept the puck back to Marchand. Marchand attacking now the red line. Marchand's coming to the right side. Bobrovsky pass the puck to the right side. Marchand in front of the net. The puck bouncing back for the Brusque. For Bertuzzi, finally recovered by Bennett. Where possible, the penalty right there will be to see the call of the referee. Octavio Garrigone, I'm speaking for myself, man. This team did not came to play last game. Look like they are play this playoff on the high heel. Octavio, the Bruins are hard to gauge right now. Yeah, you're right about that. Do we have a call for the Boston Bruins? No, power play for the Boston. We're going to reset now on the left side of Bobrovsky, I believe. And that's what we got, guys. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey Nation show, by the way. Face-off on the right side of Bobrovsky, and now Boston win the face-off. Power play number 1. Go back now to TKACHUK. Shoot the puck over the Bobrovsky. The puck bouncing back to Pasnak. Return the puck in the corner. Panthers get the puck outside the zone. The puck bouncing back. Chasing now in front of the bench by Reynard. Now Boston try to get the puck finally by Bertuzzi. Pass the puck to TKACHUK. TKACHUK hold the puck. Pass the puck behind to Bertuzzi for himself. Go back around. Maybe it's Zaka, by the way. Look like a unit number 2. Go back to in front of the net. Of the Bobrovsky, go back, fire puck Lingholm. He missed the puck completely, guys, on the one-timer returning. Lingholm does have a great playoff, from my opinion, not the way I was expected. So that's what we got. Thanks so much to be with our Canadian show, everybody. Don't forget to click on the likes. Slap by McEnroy, attacking unit number 1 now. Bergeron, back to McEnroy in the corner. McEnroy, bring pipe behind the net. Set up now by the Boston Bruins, returning to the wall. Pinch right now. The Florida Panthers try to get back outside zone, and finally they did it with 1 minute already burned on the power play for the Boston Bruins. A 0 shot. Go back now by McEnroy, attacking now, looking left and right. Intercept now by I'll bring it back to Bergeron. Bergeron pass the puck to Taylor Hall. Return the puck blind side to McEnroy. Pass the puck to opposite side. Recovery by Bertuzzi. Set up by McEnroy. McEnroy movement. Pass the puck now to go back on the left side. Now checking by Bertuzzi. Recovery right now behind the Bergeron. Bergeron pass the puck to the wall. The puck stuck by the Panthers. Going to recovery. Attacking out by Barkov. Lob the puck behind. And new plus coming for both teams with 30 seconds to go. Wow. Really change. The Boston Bruins did not do anything on power play. Go back now to the left side, kick out the puck on the opposite side, piling home, and going to recovery and retrieve, and the defense is on the Boston Bruins. Not a really good start. Go back on the board by Marchand. Marchand try puck outside the zone, intercept Panthers. Wow, the Panthers coming now the left side to have a call. We have penalty. Here you go. The Boston Bruins continues to make mistake after mistake. This is the lack of commitment or lack of confidence or the lack of belief or the lack of the awareness turnover at the neutral zone, and the Florida Panthers are going to now end the power play to try to capitalize on this opportunity. Unbelievable to see the Boston fall apart that way. If you're Boston Bruins, you can see your team right now. Does not play the level they play in the past. It's really strange. Is it the Jim Montgomery? Is it? I don't know. I feel like that team is really fragile mentally, physically, or maybe tired. I'm not sure, but that's what we got so far anyway. Power play, guys, for the power play in the next 7 seconds. The one need to score the first goal to set the tone. First of all, you have to write Gary, because if they score the first goal, that would cheer the people, the fans are going to get louder and louder. If the Panthers score, like example, they are now going to be on the power play. What happening? Now the fans are going to be quiet. And that's what that's what the first goal is so important, in my opinion. We have a TV timeout, guys, from the TV, so don't go nowhere. We're going to be back. If you're not click on the like yet, please do it. I would like to have each one of you have an opportunity to click on the likes. TV timeout. That's all. That's what we have tonight. We wait for the puck drop back. We have the Florida Panthers with 5 shots and 3 for the Boston Bruins. Look, we are right now game number 7, 2 for Colorado and the Kraken. The game will be start at 9 o'clock, 9:30 Eastern time. After this game, if we have no overtime, the game complete before the next game, we're going to go and return back after that. Remember, like the 2 big save of the Proboski, game number 5 against Brad Marchand, and that was the where Proboski make the Panthers go all the way and win that game. And then the last game, the breakaway again, David Pastrnak. Here we go, 4 versus 4 for 7 seconds, guys. And then after that, we have the power play, and they win the face-off at the Panthers, but recovered by the Boston Bruins. Get out of the zone, attacking now. On the right side, Proboski, 4 versus 5. Shoot the puck. Block shot of Panthers. Turn around and going to reset their breakout on the power play for the Panthers. Here we go. Now the Panthers, this is their turn. Rick Bengal is in the house. Welcome back, Rick. Hopefully doing well. Let's boss everyone bracket for Rick Bengal. How about that? Yes, possible. If the Boston Bruins win, Rick, I'm in good shape with my bracket because the rest I'm completely 5-5 so far. On this, then I have 3 of the 5 with the right number of the prediction. So, but I need to pen the Boston win. I need the Rangers win, and I need the Colorado win. Those 3 games, I will go 8-8-8-8. Go back now by Bennett, attacking out the red line. Bennett's coming now on the right side. Bennett get out the puck to Parkoff. Back to Bennett on the right side of Swimman. Pass the puck now behind to Reinhardt. Reinhardt to TKACHUK on the other side. TKACHUK set up on the wall. TKACHUK qui contrôle le puck. Back again to Reinhardt. Reinhardt to Bennett. Now to return and Reinhardt on the side behind the net. Recovered by Boston. Won't hold the puck now. And don't pay the puck with 45 seconds to go remaining. And that's up. Mr. Nartap knocked the door. Thanks so much, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. Both of you. And Nartap, he did a great job this morning at the Browns, your Sunday rendezvous. Go back now by Barkov. We miss Nartap. I miss to work with him. We did a lot of great things together for the last 2 years. We appreciate his time he gave to the Hockey Nation. Showing what a great asset he is for the Hockey Nation. Go back now by Ekblad. It's also Boston Bruins. And now they don't play the puck all the way behind Bobrovsky. Only 1 shot on the power play for the Panthers with 10 seconds to go. One more push for the Panthers. 5 versus 5. Catches coming now for the corner. Try to get the puck. Hit the left side lane home. Go back in the corner. Battle now with Forsling, and then intercept by the Boston Bruins. Get out of the zone. Attacking on the transition. Pass neck on the puck. Pass the puck on the back door. No chance. The puck bouncing back the blind. Try to get the puck by Marchand, believe. Going to recover by Pasnak. Pasnak control the puck now. Battle. Go back, intercept by Lingholm. Lingholm on the right side. Bobrovsky looking now. Shoot the puck. Black shot. Tip in front of net. No chance. Now the Boston intercept the puck at the blind. Recovery on the left side. Marchand pass the puck. Fire the puck by Pasnak. No chance. Back to Marchand. Marchand control the puck. Sent is out of the penalty box. He's on the ice. Marchand now go around. Try to play too much. Turn around. Pass the puck to the side, intercept by Lingholm, and fire the puck in front of net. Miss the net by pass now. Recovered by Lingholm. Boston all over the Panthers now. Go back on the right side. Look like forcing. It hurt. Go back now on the right side. Controlé by Bergeron. Shoot by Pasnak. Saved by Bobrovsky. The puck go back on the left side. Recover again by the Boston Bruins. The Panthers struggle now. Back at the blind. Set up by Lingholm. Pass the puck to Pasnak. Fire the puck. Bobrovsky makes a rebound. Miss the net on that one. Where I stick forcefully. And that's what we got. Guys, we have a stop right there, but what a great play the Boston Bruins. We have an ice stick in front of the net. Krejcik, Pasnak, Bergeron, Lingholm, and Marchand all over the Bobrovsky Florida Panthers. But Bobrovsky said, no, we're not going to stop anything. We're not to give that first goal of the game. We have another TV timeout at the beginning of the game. That's a lot of TV timeout, I believe. But that's what we're at this time of the night. We're going to give you some update. Thanks to be with us tonight. Don't forget, guys, we have a double header at the Hockey Nation show. Will be like live all night for both games. Hopefully, you're going to follow me all night and be with us until the late night. Don't forget, tomorrow night we are back with the only game we got, the New York Rangers versus the Devils. Game number 7-2 over there. Michael Dividendo is in the house. Welcome back, Michael Dividendo. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't do it, leave all advance. Rick Bengal, you're welcome. And Mr. Enatap, not my imagination. Good to see how terrible that Paul Maurice defensive system still in first hand. Keeping player play 1 versus 1. Simonto chase Marchand with the puck around the own zone like they played a 1-to-1 in our tap. Good out coach Maurice. How does this guy such a great team under his but that's the system 1-to-1, guys. It's happening a lot of the team. Like if you see St. Louis Blues play a really system 1-to-1. We have a few teams during the season, during the game, they play 1-to-1. Like a basketball, you get your man, you follow him all the way up around. To do that, you have to be sure your awareness on the ice. You have to be sure nobody get beat, and then you have to be sure everybody can anticipate or react very quickly if someone lost his man. Communication is very important to be sure I cover this guy. This is what you're looking for usually on the ice. So that's what I watched 90 minutes of the interview and so far. Just about to fill the kid up. We'll watch the rest later. Anything exciting tonight? Stu is in the house. Alexandre Maillard knocked the door. Ben takes me with our Canadian show. About that. But yeah, they won the Stanley Cup, by the way, before that. Of course, you always to set the comments, like if we said something about a specific thing. But at the end of the day, the man-to-man is a system I use many times in NHL. Go back now by the Panthers. Win the face-off. Go back around the bench. Don't put the puck on the right side by Carlo. Go back D. Set up now. Don't put the puck again. Both teams exchange the puck right now. The puck stuck in front of the bench. And then finally the puck go out of the play. We'll go to a set now in front of the Panthers. The Bruins goalie maybe not good how you think. So yeah, today Zuski hit all and one golfing. Here we go. Yes, coach, we are roughing for the Panthers. The Panthers tonight. Here we go. Rob, thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show. I really appreciate about that. Melissa Zabrin is in the house. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation live show. We have face off the left side of the swimming. Intercept Boston Bruins. Carlo, long stretch pass. We'll go all the way back. Another power play, guys, by the way, by the Florida Panthers. Number 2 of the night. Unbelievable. The Boston Bruins are not in the game, honestly, so far. Go Panthers, go Macarois. Here we go. Go back now by intercept by the Panthers, by the Bruins. Go back all the way in defensive zone. Set up the breakout by the Panthers attacking on the offensive side. Block shot by the Boston Bruins. Go back in the corner. Set up by Nozek when he puck in front of the net. And the Boston Bruins easily dump the puck. Intercept now already burned 30 seconds of the 2 minutes for the Panthers. Going to recover on defensive zone. Set up by Renard. 8:48 to go remaining on the first period. Still 0-0. 6-shot Panthers for the Bruins. Now second opportunity power play for the Panthers. Don't play and Swimmen chasing now by Darjab. Intercept by the Bruins. Bring puck. Intercept now by TKACHUK on the right corner. On the left corner. Bring puck the blind. Set up the Panthers. Follow the puck on the left side. Attacking by Monto. Black shot by forward. Now we are pushing in front of the net. We have Carlo right there with Zeclair or with Renard maybe. And now you can see Renard, and you have something with TKACHUK, and right behind that one over there. Nozek right away back, and then some kind of pushing, and Renard, Carlo, and forward. Big monster player for the for the Boston Bruins. Luciano, welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with us. First shot on the power play. Second opportunity for the Panthers. We have penalty on the left side. Carlo. We have Carlo on the penalty box. 4 versus 3, I believe. Bennett take that direction too. That's what we got. Thanks so much to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We'll be here all night long, guys. Don't go nowhere. This is the place to be for the playoff at the Hockey Nation Live Show. We thanks all the moderators to be with us tonight and the people in the chat. You're amazingly great with us. What a great year for Brandon Montour. Trade for the Buffalo Sabres. Imagine Montour with the Buffalo Sabres. Anyhow, go back now on the game. Don't play the pipe by the Boston Bruins. We are now in neutral zone set up now. And I tried to get to the left side. We still have 5 versus 4, look like, on the ice with 45 seconds to go remaining. Go back now by the Panthers. Attacking now, pass the puck to the board. Don't play the puck on the left side of the Swimmen. Chasing by Barkov, recovered by Boston Bruins. Try the puck around the board. Now the puck stuck with there. Barkov will find a way to go back at the line. Set up now. Return the puck. Barkov attacking now. Leave the puck to the board. Attacking shoot the puck and block shot by the Boston Bruins. The puck go out of the play. We're going to set now on the left side of the Swimmen after he touched the stick of McEnroy. Never really watch a team. So they play the winner tonight. The Toronto Maple Leafs. Great comments, Michael. Now we wait for the puck drop. Forcing back on the bench. We know it was still not great. Go back now on the left side. Intercept by the Boston Bruins. And now to McEnroy. McEnroy back the puck. Don't pin the puck all the way back behind the goaltender. Bobrovsky set up now. Recovery by Bobrovsky. Give the puck to Monto. Monto attacking now. 10 seconds to go. Monto to the blind at the red line. Kick out the puck now to Renard. To London. To Monto. Shoot the puck. Et le but! Oh my God! Monto score and the 5-0. Wow! 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 The Panthers capitalized on the power play. They delete 1-0. A goal between the pipe. We just talked about Monto. He have an amazing, great year on the back ends. Easy goal. And that's what you got for the Boston Bruins. The performance as goaltender. ULLMARK, Swimmen, maybe Tim Thomas coming soon. Whatsoever it is, the Boston Bruins losing right now 1-0. Monto score a goal. And the Panthers take the lead 1-0 against the Boston Bruins. Unbelievable to see that. Monto assist by Lundell and Bobrovsky, by the way. Power play goal at 12:23. And Montgomery upset behind the bench. And that's what you got. That team, the Boston Bruins, face to elimination tonight. And if you are concerned about the Boston Bruins, you should be. Because, again, you can see penalty after penalty. And then you get, after that, no performance as a goaltender. This is a resume of the first 6 games for the Boston Bruins. Now attacking, now you can see the momentum shifting for the Panthers. Can the Boston Bruins reset and come back? Wow, pressure right now on the black team, the Boston Bruins. With that goal they gave away to the Panthers on the power play goal set up by the Boston Bruins, by the Florida Panthers. Montour scored 4 of the playoff. 4 goals for Montour, guys. Probably goal set by Lundell and Bobrovsky. Wow. Experience game number 7. 16 players for the Boston Bruins, 4 for the Panthers. Only of them play 14 games and 71 games for the Boston Bruins. But the Florida Panthers take the lead 1-0 on the 17 pick overall. Here we go. RB, as you look at the season so between the Bruins and Panthers, they gave the Bruins problem. You're absolutely about this. Nice for that. And the saddle. Go back now on the right side. Attacking out by McEnroy. Keep control puck behind the net. McEnroy bring the puck around the board. Back to Panthers. I believe shoot the puck in front of the net. Bouncing back at the line. Intercept at the line by the Boston Bruins. Try to get around. Great play by the Boston Bruins. Eric Stahl. The puck stuck in the zone. But finally, Panthers going to get out. Turn around in front of the bench. Set up now by the Florida Panthers. Intercept by Tal. Recovery by the Boston Bruins. Go reset all the back. Great check again. You can see the physicality, guys, of the Florida Panthers. Marchand cannot go nowhere. Really strange to see the Panthers that way. Now the defenseman fall back up in the back door in front of the net. Listerinen try to get a puck again. Boston, the Panthers recover the puck on the left corner, on the right corner. Set up now by the Boston Bruins after they get the puck behind the net. Use the board, passing the puck around the board. Intercept by the Sclab. They leave, return the puck all the way back. Go back to Vailly. Pass the puck to Barkov's coming out. Fire puck. Save by Swayman. Intercept now. Go back by Coy. Coy attacking on the right side. Pass the puck behind the net. Turn around by the Panthers on the transition. Coming back on the side, Swayman. Try to get the puck. Shoot the puck, miss the net. Go back on the side. Recovery by Mayura. Battle with Nebraska. We have, of course, Carlo in the corner, I believe. And now Nebraska tries to get up outside the zone by Vailly chasing him now. The Panthers guy get that kind of motivation all the way after the goal. They take the lead 1-0. They have no pressure, the Panthers. They have a good time. They enjoy that kind of series. Go back now behind the net. Imagine Toronto, Florida Panthers on the round number 2. Go back now in front of the bench of the Boston. Don't play the puck on the right side. Attacking now, shoot the puck. Block shot by Bobrovsky barely. Go back around. The puck goes slightly back on defensive zone by Love. Pass the puck now by Frederic. Frederic coming back after either it was LT scratch last game. Frederic is on the lineup. Face now with Eric Stahl. Bring the puck to the board. Intercept by the Boston Bruins. Had to wish the puck in front of the net. The puck bouncing in front of Bobrovsky, but saved by Carlson. Lob the puck all the way back on defensive zone. The puck bouncing back, possibly a nice scene. We're going to get that call. Going to return it. Bobrovsky solid between the pipe. But again, this first period is dominated by the Panthers. 10 shots versus 5. And that's what we got, guys. 1 goal on the power play from Montour. And that's what we got so far. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be great. Wow. 1-0 Panthers, guys. Unbelievable. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Fortunately for the Montreal Canadiens, they're going to draft late now. And that's what happened with the Montreal Canadiens. That's going to be a very bad news for the Montreal Canadiens fans and for the team. Now the Florida Panthers, possible they go to next round. Hi, John Nicholson in the house. John, thanks to be with our Canadian show. Thanks to join us tonight. Sensica knocked the door. Thanks so much, everybody. And Rob and Islanders need a dynamic scorer. Are they going to get better? Yeah, absolutely right, Rob. Great comments about this team. Gabe is in the house. Welcome back. Welcome in the house, Gabe. Long Strider is in the house. Welcome, Dennis. How the Panthers match up the Kansas will be interesting. 2 teams are a lot of offensive side. I think it would be good for the league. Why? Because they are not physical, the Panthers. It's not like team that hit a lot, the Panthers. They can hit, but, if you look about who they are, it's a skilled, talent, fast team, and the league can play better like a team like that, in my opinion, compared to a team like more physical. If you think about Tampa, Maroon, Perry, Percussion, and those the Panthers don't have those kind of the player like that. They're more focusing on the skill. The Serena intercepted the puck in the depth circle. Fire puck missed the net barely. Imagine if Panthers take the lead 2-0. What this TD Gordon going to be recovering. Going to be very quiet, already quiet anyway. Landell attacking now the right side. Pass the point in front of the net. The punt bouncing back. Shoot the puck. Swimming, make a safe rebound. And no rebound after that. And that's what we got, guys, on the left side of the Swimming. But again, the key of this one, guy, is a Swimming gave the first goal of the Panthers and the 5-0. And Panthers take advantage of every opportunity they got since the beginning of this playoffs. And they are no hurry. They are not afraid. They are not scared. They play the game. They have a great time. They enjoy the ride. And for them, it's if we win, awesome. If we lose, we give a great opportunity for them to try to win against them, again the Toronto, again the Boston Bruins, 3 by Gabriel Park by the Panthers, 2 for by the Boston Bruins, 12 hit by the Panthers already. So in this game, they're not a great year. Gabe, Tampa Bay is out of the playoff. You're absolutely right about this, Gabe. Physically, not this game. The Panthers have been played good hockey since the middle of season. Gary Conroyer. Adjust other card. Can we go? And I tap either way. Same result. That's great, Melissa. Don't forget to hit the likes. Thank you so much. And I tap. Taylor has been costing and Boston. Cannot even tell is in the lineup in Rabinoff. I think Taylor Hall have a good playoff. I think already, 4 or 5 goals already, Taylor Hall. I'm not sure about that in Rabinoff. When you talk about this, he has like what? How many goals? I think he has 4 or 5 goals now. We have to drop back a little bit. Only 3 minutes to go remaining. Mr. Dan Ashon knocked the door. Yeah. Go back now. We're going to let back drop back. Yeah, absolutely. RG, thanks so much. We're winning by the Boston Bruins. Now the pipe out loud. Go back around the board and going to reset on the other side. Thanks so much for all the live we got tonight. Go back around the board. By McEnroy, play the puck to our left, pass the puck to the board. Don't play the pocket, but the Panthers keep the puck in the zone by Bennett. Go back around, but go back in front of the Swimming. But finally, Boston lob the puck out of play. Going to recover by forcing back to Ekblad. Ekblad pass the puck in front of the bench of the Boston. Tip by the Panthers. Recovery by the Boston. Go back at Coy to McEnroy at the red line. McEnroy's coming out. McEnroy the blue line. Kick out the puck on the side. Attacking by the Boston Bruins to McEnroy to Coy. Coy wrap up around the board. Bring it by the blind side. Paddling home. Back to McEnroy. Charlie Coy at the dots. Coming out on the right side. Try to go one more time. Second lane, but he got beat by Vahe. Now turn around. Bring it back again to line home. Pass the puck to McEnroy at the left side. Bobrovsky looking for the shooter puck. Black shot by Bobrovsky. All the way back at the blind. Intercept by Lindholm. Lindholm go back on the back end. Bring the puck around the board. Pass the puck now to Coy. Went funny net. Bobrovsky make a save. Rebound to the side. We have a whistle. Nothing happening there. And go back again on the board. Shoot a puck. Miss the net by the Boston Bruins. An empty net by I don't know, it was Krejcik, and when Bobrovsky was in front of net, great opportunity for Boston Bruins, but he cannot capitalize. Bobrovsky, guys, we have to give credit, rebound very well when he came back in the playoff after game number 4. Go back at the blind side up now to Carlo. Carlo pass the puck to the board, cycling a puck by the Boston Bruins. I think it's Nebraska, pass the puck, and intercept by the Panthers, going to get out of the zone. They'll bounce it back to Swimming. Battle now by Lesteranen coming out. Swimming. He hit the post. Lesteranen beat the Boston Bruins, and then he hit the crossbar of the post. Now turn around by Boston Bruins, kick out the puck at the blind. Intercept by Pasnak, shoot the puck, black shot to the left side, recovery now behind by Zaka. Turn around the board, intercept by Pasnak, pass the puck to the board. all the way back opposite side by the Boston Bruins. Intercept now by the Panthers behind the net, going to get back around the board. Pinch now by the Boston Bruins on the back ends, on the left side of the Bobrovsky. Keep the puck deep in the zone. Now we have battle with 3 players, joined by now by Pasternak. 4, 5 players on the board. The puck stuck right there. No going to find nowhere. 1 minute to go remaining, guys, on the first period. The Boston trying to get the puck out. Recovery. The Panthers going to get out of the zone, attacking now at the blue line. Bring the puck in front of the bench. And going to be recovered by TKACHUK. Turn around the board. Checking out to the left side. TKACHUK back in the lineup after they helped his crowd at Clifton last game. What a bad game by Clifton. Go back now by the Boston Bruins. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the defenseman by the Panthers. But go back in corner by Marchand. Return the puck behind the net to Pasternak. Chasing by Ekblad. Ekblad on the back end. Go back now by the Boston. Pinch the puck on the left side of Bobrovsky. The puck stuck with 30 seconds to go. Where Ekblad, where TKACHUK, where Marchand. Cross-checking by Marchand. By the way, no call on that one. Intercept now by Bobrovsky. Shoot the puck. Bobrovsky make a save. No rebound. We're going to set now by the left side. We have some kind of pushing with 21 seconds to go. Remaining Panthers are strong. I'm just here for a call. Thanks so much, Gabe, to set that. Roger, where Real Deal is in the house. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. And that's what we got so far. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Anita, welcome back, Anita. Long time we didn't see you around. Go Panthers, go. You're absolutely right about this. Don't wait for the puck drop. QRG face out at the left side of Bobrovsky. Bergeron is on the ice. 23 seconds to go remaining. Bergeron battle for the puck. Go back now to the side. Intercept by Arlav. And look, and now the Panthers find a way to get the puck back and dumping the puck all the way back on defensive zone of the Boston Bruins to reset now all the way back to behind the net of the Swimmen. The puck bouncing back at the red line. Recovered by Panthers. Love the puck. And the guess, guys, going to be the end. Unbelievable, guys, at the Diddy Garden. At the Diddy Garden in Boston, where the Boston Bruins host the Panthers. After 20 minutes, Boston Bruins 0. And the Panthers 1. You heard me very well. The Panthers, they lead 1-0. A goal from Montour on the power play goal. Assisted by Lundell and Bobrovsky. The 4 goal of the Montour that joined the playoff. At 12:23. This is the goal we got. An 11 shot for the Florida Panthers, 9 for the Boston Bruins, 1 and 2 power play goal for the Panthers, and 0 and 1 for the Boston Bruins. That's what we got, guys. And this is the resume of the first period between both teams. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Thanks for being with us. Don't go nowhere. We're going to be back for the second period between both teams. And that's what we got, guys. I would like to hear your comments in the chat. Tell us what you think so far of this game. And then we have maybe other subject you want to sharing. Please open the subject for different things that some people are going to respond to you and keep that conversation live inside of this chat tonight. Don't forget, we do a double header tonight at the Hockey Nation Show. We'll be back after this game, back with the game between the Kraken and the Colorado Avalanche. Can the Boston get eliminated tonight? That will be, we talk about some people asking me, what is the biggest upset? This is going to be, for me, the biggest upset and the history in NHL. And my opinion, you talk about a team dominate all year long, everyone, all the time. They have the best season ever in the NHL. They won the President Trophy from game 1 to game 82. They completely dominate the NHL on any level and any time, and that's what they are, the Boston Bruins. Now, to go tonight, game number 7, and possibly they lose, this is going to be the biggest upset by any team. We talk about in the sport choke, right? A team completely choke. This is going to be the Boston Bruins if ever they lose tonight. Whatever you're Boston Bruins fans, you have to be honest with that, because you have the team right now, no reason to be where they at tonight. It's a lack of the performance of the goaltender, lack of performance of the forward as the awareness. And for me, it came back exactly what I said during the season. I said, I want to see Jim Montgomery face to adversity, and when he's going to be in the playoff. He have only one series in NHL as a coach. And for me right now, you can see the way he manage his players, his roster, and the way they turn around. But on the flip side, we have to give credit not We have to give credit for the Florida Panthers. That team transformed completely since the middle of the season, and we have to give credit for Paul Maurice, calm down everything. Remember, at some point, Kachuk talk about soft, talk about a team don't respond well, but since that team transformed, and now tonight for the last 3 game performance of Bobrovsky make the Panthers better and stronger, and now they have confidence. They believe on themselves, and they think they have everything to beat the Boston Bruins. And on the flip side, the Boston Bruins don't do well. Anyhow, that's what we got tonight. Thanks for being with us. Real deals. If you're new back in the house, welcome back. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And then if you are back or new, please don't forget to click on the likes. The boy Cat the best, Anita. Great to see that. Having a good time. Well, yes, true. That's the right said that. The Florida having a good time. They're having fun. They enjoy it. The ride, the journey, and they go from there. Marco, what your bracket name? Biggest upset in NHL history. Sharks over Detroit were doing in the 90s. Forget which year. Florida versus a Kraken. Would be cool. Rick Bengal. Coach, what do you think the Islanders' problem is? But you have to go, Rob, with that kind of the system they are involved since many years. It's a really defensive side. The team shift, the NHL shift in the last 5 years, example, right? With speed, with skill, with talented players. That's what the NHL shift. It's really based on the speed of the game, the transition, the join the rush. This is the transformation in NHL now. They attack at 5. They defense at 5. They collapse together. They box out +1. They bring a formation 1-3-1 example. The power play is excellent. The accuracy, the players. What happened with the Islanders? The system bring them twice at the final conference, right? The play they play, the defensive zone coverage with a great goaltender, but the 4 line, the Clutterbuck, the Zizikas, the Martin. And during the time, those little success they got, they forgot to follow what the NHL do. It's speed, transition. And yes, Barzell is fast. I understand that. But if you look about their team, they have a couple of great scorers, Nelson, Anderley. But at the end of the day, they don't have those kind of fastest players on the ice. Bajo is not too fast. Palmieri is not too fast. Then the prospect never developed very well overall. The year they got 2 pick-to-pick back-to-back. I think they got Wallstrom, I can remember. Bellows never been his high expectation. The only one get very well is Thompson as a prospect. So is the team have success and they pay the price because they never draft high in the standing. So that's at the end of the day, this year is a team make the playoff barely, but they are not going to draft before 16, and that's hard to rebuild or to retool. And for me, the biggest is the lack of the speed, the lack of the follow what's going on in NHL. Yes, Palex is great. Yes, Polak is good. But again, they gave away Devon Tays. Lamariello did not do well, in my opinion, the last couple of years. Now they gave a lot for all that. They have a great beginning, but all that overall did not turn around to be great on power play example. So I can go all the way like that. So what is the most important thing? They need speed. Adapt at the system. Another puck mover, carry on the puck. That's what something they're looking at. I know Romanov can do. I know Mayfield what he can do. I know Pelech and Polak. But again, I think fast players. Au was not bad, but he's a 6th defenseman for that team. But that would be a resume. I maybe take a little bit longer to give you the best answer. But that's what I can give it to you. About that one over there. We'll go back a little bit higher to see what we had. They lose. Marco, remember Columbus versus Empire 19. That was sweet of the thing. It won 60 team. Yep, that's another one. Great one over there. Rabinoff. Lachlan King, Rick and Bengal 5-0. Hard to argue with that one and Rabinoff. Yeah, sorry, Kachuk. The Panthers won that trade hands down, Gary. Drew Wings lost to the Sharks in 1994. The season for the Rock was the winner of the Hart Memorial. Goes to Bose. Remember that one, Melissa. Mr. Claude Richard knocked the door. Welcome back, Claude. Thanks for with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Anita, hi. By the way, I would prefer the NBA over the NHL. Gabe, man, Kachuk is so good. Florida stole him Sunday, May 1st, historical upset day. Will be interesting. Go to remember if it's ever happened. Go Boston, Jeremy N. What's got your nickname? Melissa, the Harley Roller Hockey. Gabe to the NBA podcast. Dan Hasham, go leave go 1956. Welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with us with tonight. John Mickelson, Mr. Elbow. Here we go. Get lost with Gabe. Gabe, you're on the wrong podcast. Jeremy, best cocan one you are only listen, Jeremy. And was Wallstrom injured for Islanders? He have a good start, no? What I said he's a bad player, Wallstrom. It's just like he was draft 11, 12 overall, and he never reached that kind of play, the level what my expectation or the Islanders was expect about that. He take he's winning already 23, 20 years older. And I said he's a bad player. It's just like that year they have a 2-pick back-to-back. They don't get the fruit of this. That's reminding us the Boston Bruins when they get that 13, 14, 15. They never get that. You're welcome, Rob B. Dave Casper. Go, Maddie, go. Gators, welcome back and hopefully you're doing well. If you don't know, guys, Rock Team T live in Thailand since last year. He live in the north. Don't know exactly which city, but Gator is from Thailand, but not from. He live in Thailand. Keep an eye on your podcast. Thank you so much, Dan. Appreciate that. Roger Delaney is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Roger. Thanks for being with us. Hopefully, you have the time, Roger, to watch the Ab Browns Your Sunday Rendezvous. We did a show this morning about the Montreal Canadiens and the NHL playoff update. We're going to come back every Sunday now until the end of the playoff, talking about the playoff, a little bit about the Montreal Canadiens. So don't miss it. Sometime, both of them, Marco and Arthur, will be back. If not, one of them. If worst case, I will do it. I can do it. But I look forward to see you guys next time for that show over there. Roger is a great man, a great supporter of the Hockey Nation show. We wish him speed recovery, Mr. Roger, after an important surgery. First intermission between both teams. My birthday is May 4th. Gabe, happy birthday, my friend. Thanks to be with us. Boston better stop sleeping at the one they want a piece of the pizza at the Toronto Maple Leaf. Cheers. At the end of the day, guys, this is happening, guys. At the end of the day, I never like a lot Boston Bruins. I never like a lot the Toronto Maple Leaf. But the situation is for Montreal Canadiens behind that. The Montreal Canadiens have the 17th overall pick if the Florida Panthers lose. So my heart is for the Boston Bruins because, or my head, whatever you want to call it, I want the Montreal get 17. That's what I cheer for the Boston Bruins. And then I put them the winner of Stanley Cup. I'll be completely wrong, and I should be smarter, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Can the Boston Bruins respond and come back in the game and then win this game? There are 40 minutes to go face of that situation. But we'll see what happens. Coach, for the game, go. I have to go live on my show. Coach, I will be back soon. Not a problem, buddy. I'll be live all night long. On my way to Fort B1. Star Wars, baby. Here we go. Feel like whoever is winning this game get an express ticket to the semifinal and Rabinaf. I expect that team win again the Toronto Maple Leaf. That's as well in a tap. That's what we got about this one. Cheer from Marco Larabé. Nice working with you today. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I don't set my in a tap. Both of them did a very good job with the hockey. It's fun to have those people in the chat and the show because they are really informative people. They knows what's going on. They do exactly what I do. They follow the contents about everything. They read about everything. They hear. They listen. They are the people watch hockey and they always bring some kind of information. And their comments is already accurate and very good. So Both of them doing a good job. Wish you good luck for Willie Snyder. Hopefully, an amazing, great night. And good luck, Willie, for your team, the Colorado Avalanche. Another nickname, another great game for that one with that. That's what we got. Mr. Christian Shaw knocked the door. Welcome back, Christian. Hopefully, an amazing, great night, Christian. And you cheer for your team. We're going to see if we have any update for the NHL. 3-4, take away, give away 3-4, 1-3-1, and 4-6. The only thing is the block shot. Thank you. Of course, guys, we always we forget many times about RG Calabro. RG Calabro, guys, bring a lot of on the table here. He gave us all this fun start information and the update. So thank you so much, RG. And then since the beginning of the year, guys, the team of the moderator, thanks so much to be with us many times. That I'm sending Captain Denis a link. Here we go. La Mascotte. Let's go. La Mascotte. Go Panthers. Good luck for your team. Looking good, La Mascotte. Merci d'avoir arrêté ici. Gabe, I don't like Boston because there's Jean Lakers and the Boston rival. RG Calabro give us an update about this injury. Thanks so much. Boo Panthers. Go Montreal Canadiens. Jeremy N. And then Steve G is in the house. Welcome back, Steve G. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. We'll just wait for the second period. Restart. I think Leaf can beat Fernando Person. Yes, Marco, I think so too. If Samsonov continues, guys, to do this way, you're absolutely right, Steve, about RG. About that. Marco, back to you. Yes, Samsonov is really the key. They consider those kind of performance for the goaltender. They are really serious contender, the Toronto Maple Leafs. That would be fun. That would be fun to see that. That's what we got right now, guys. We had thanks for all the likes we got. We're going to wait for the puck second. I'm going to reset the second period, guys. Don't forget, we are live tonight, both game. So join me live for game number 2. Kraken versus the Colorado Avalanche. We'll be back. We're going to shut down that live streaming. I'm going to take a break, 15 minutes, and then I'm going to be back for game number 2 of the night. A double hitter here at the Hockey Nation Show. So don't go nowhere. This is the place to be during the playoff. Not because of me, but because the people in the chat, what you talk about hockey, it's fun news around the league. So that's what we got. And then Luciano, thanks so much, my friend. We appreciate you. Talk about great people. Talk about people support the channel. Luciano is one of them. Been here from the beginning of the season. And we want to congratulate Luciano for his team win yesterday. 2-1 against Tampa Bay Lightning and move on to round number 2 for all defense. Leave congratulations and good luck for round number 2. Send Ab Nation Bracket League took Boston Bruins visit Florida Panthers. But I think, it was maybe the smart move to do this, right? The Boston Bruins win the Panthers. But that would be, like I said, a very big upset about that. So I'm not going to be the only one that got screwed is a bracket, but not looking good. That's what we got so far. You are the star of the show, Coach. Thanks so much. And Rabina, always a pleasure. But again, I always said, the driver, the boss, whatever he drives, great. It's all depend the passenger and behind him and the boss, right? If you have a great boss go around, but it's all about the passenger, and you guys run this show very well. But thanks again, and Rabina. Rick Giga, wow, Rick Giga back in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Ray, who came a couple of times here at the Hockey Nation Show. Welcome back. Let's, again, the Bruins, that would be an excellent series. That's another factor we don't talk about this earlier. But this, you're absolutely right. If you think about the NHL history, the excitement, the rivalities, and the people hate each other as the fan or as the team. This is the Boston Bruins versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. We know 2 years ago, 3 years ago, the Boston Bruins eliminate the Toronto Maple Leafs. So put this all together for entertaining point, for excitement point, for the hockey fans, whether your team is not in the playoff like me, but I would prefer to see Boston Bruins versus Toronto at the round number 2, and of course Montreal get the pick number 17. But now you're going to have a good series, Florida and the Toronto Maple Leafs, but at the end of the day, the rivalities are not going to be the same level. So Ray, you really nail it about that one over there. Then Rick, all right. Has Boston ever blow a 3-1 series lead this century? Great question. We have to look about my bubble hockey to answer to you, Captain Cook, a bit later. Let me get one Brazil deuxième période start. Thanks so much, Mr. Mark. Le channel. Florida Boston, shall worry. Be facing a team that believe in their team self then alone is dangerous. Well, that's the point in Le channel, right? When you cross round number 1, now you go, whatever the team you face, you have no easy guy. The parity in NHL exists, and it's not going to be easy. Whatever the Boston, Florida Panthers, both of them are different kind of asset, a skill, and the key for Toronto is constantly what they're doing. Whatever they win the first round, Luciano, you have to be honest here. Toronto did not play guys at their best yet. That's just the scary thing about Toronto Maple Leafs. They win it. They win it with a little bit luck, but they win it with some kind of performance or some players. But as a team unit, all together, and put this all together, game after game, period after period, consistency, I did not see this yet for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So, point behind that is we are a little bit lucky, but we get out the first one. That's the most important thing. Secondly, now, imagine the team play most together. That will make Toronto better. And that's what the good news about the Toronto Maple Leafs. They grow trust the round 1. It's not the way you did it, it's the winning. If you win it, now you can move. And that's for me, Luciano, that's the good news for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Because what are your comments on the Lightning for sure? I think, where they at right now, in our tap, the Tampa is all about right now to recovery. When I say recovery, listen, this team is fatigued. This team is tired. This team need rest. And now they're going to get that one. I don't see too much change about that. If you think about this, they have a lot of great players over there. The core don't go nowhere. I don't see them to go nowhere. All of them are signing a long-term contract. I think nobody talk about that series, guys. It's Eric Cernak. Did not play for the rest of the rest of the playoff. Nowhere, no how, nobody bring that name on me about Cernak Tampa Bay. When you have Cernak, Sergachev, and then you have Edmund, and many of them play with injury. So for me, I don't see at the end of the day not that many change for them. Some kind of patch up, but I think that will be the best thing that could happen to them. Not much change, in my opinion, yet. Here we go, guys. I'm going to go on the left side. Can I go on the bluff? Go back to the Panthers. Attacking now. Turn around. Shoot in front of the net. Reynolds shoot a putt. He score! The Florida Panthers scored the second goal of the night. It's 2-0 for the Panthers. Unbelievable. The Boston are faced to elimination tonight. The people and the stand are stunned. They are stunned and they don't know what to do about this one. At 1 minute 14 seconds, Reynolds scored the beginning of the second period. The Boston Bruins are faced to elimination now. It's 2-0 for you Florida Panthers. Unbelievable. The Florida Panthers are shocking the world right now. They are dominate this game. It's 2-0, guys, for the Boston Bruins, for the Florida Panthers over the Boston Bruins. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Reynolds score for the Florida Panthers. This is 4 of the year. A turnover again. Another turnover, guys. This is what they got. Wow. The quiet crowd. If you want to play a game on the road, game number 7, this is the way to do that. You go on the road, you score the first goal, you add one more. This is the quiet now in the Diddy Garden. The fans are worried, are concerned, are scared to lose at home. And this is going to be an interesting end of the game. This is a shame. Got less and regular team. Long fire well. The goals to 17 big. Exactly. Bones got in then. Monday is better. Both of them. Just Monday on the bad team. Well, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Oh, Bruins Canada. Here we go. Oh, wow, wow. Can I believe it? No, everybody's shocked. Everybody in the hockey fans, hockey world, this is shocked to see that the Boston fall apart about that one over there. Wow. Go behind the net, set up now by the Boston Bruins, set up now on the break out by Carlo. Use the board in front of the bench. Losing by the Boston Bruins, reset by the Florida Panthers. Turn around right now. The Boston Bruins attacking on the left side. Keep the puck on the wall. Bring the puck at Charlie Zaka. Bring the puck to KACHUK. KACHUK go to the puck. Bring the puck behind the net. Set up now by the Florida Panthers. Pasternak cannot do anything about that. The puck bouncing back and turn around. At the end of the day, Pasternak is going to get paid $11 million anyway. So, could have bring the puck on the board, pass the puck now, get set up now by the Florida Panthers, hit, but turn around by the Florida, don't play puck at the right side of Swimmen. The puck pressure for the Panthers, just killing them. You absolute, put O'Reilly and Fergus out around the gate. Swimmen told you about that. Go back now in front of the Boston, reset, go back to forward, pass the puck to the by Pertozzi, reset by the Panthers, recovery by the Boston Bruins, keep the puck on the wall, the puck bouncing back on the left side, the Panthers going to dump the puck all the way behind the goaltender of the Swimmen. Still a lot of hockey, Luciano, yeah, I'm sorry about this, Ken Kelly must be going nuts, not really Swimmen fault, terrible turnover, again, that's been happening that way all series, the turnover guys on the defensive zone, of the Boston Bruins. Every game you can check the Pertuzzi, Clifton, and now tonight, again, another turnover by the Boston Bruins. And laying home again on that one over there. And that's it. The defensive zone of the Panthers are terrible. Are the Boston Bruins. Thanks so much to be with us tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you did not do it, just do it. Don't forget, we do a double hitter tonight. Go back now on the right side of Swimmen. The Panthers. The puck go back around by McEnroy. Draw the puck behind the net. Set up now on the left side. Taking the puck by the Boston Bruins. Hold the puck a little bit longer. And get out of the zone by Taylor Hall. All down by the puck on the right side. Bobrovsky chasing now by Stahl. Stahl right now with Eric Stahl. Both Stahl on the ice. Recovery by Boston Bruins. Battle now behind the net. Pinch right now by Panthers. Keep control the puck by the Boston Bruins to the wall. Bring by the blind. Set up now. Pass it again to the left side, and the Panthers intercept. Again, the Brass lose the puck. The Boston Bruins don't go nowhere so far. Swimmen did not even see it. He might get benched at the worst time. Hope he's okay. And he must be breaking things. Yes, go, Michael. Go back again to the board. Back up to KACHUK. KACHUK went out to control the puck, skinning in with the puck. Coming back in front of the bench. Attacking now on the right side of the Swimmen, intercept now by Arlov, puck back to Bennett. Bennett battle for the puck in front of the Boston Bruins, get out of the zone, intercept for forcing, return the puck behind Swimmen, and going to reset right away, intercept the puck in front of KACHUK, going to go back all the way back on the left side, and 2-0 guys for the Panthers, guys. Unbelievable to see that. Only one shot, 0 shot for the Boston Bruins at the second period, by the way, and that's what we got at that moment. Take away for the 8 and 3 over there. 15-12. Wow. A very quiet fans at the Diddy Garden. Bill Zito, underrated genius. Palmaris, underrated coach. Cannot believe this coach. Boston maybe join my team on the golf course Monday. Yep. It's possible to get there. Let's go, Panda. Nobody want to play the powerhouse Bruins. Go back around the board and dumping out by the Panthers. Imagine Boston out. Everybody can win the Stanley Cup after that. Honestly, we thought with the Boston Bruins going to make it all the way, but wow. Talk about the biggest upset in the sport. You have to consider this one of the biggest. Go back now the right side. Back I shoot the puck. Swim, make a save, and then turn over. Boston Bruins guys are nervous right now. You can see they lose the confidence. They just draw the puck in the stand and the bench by at that way, guys. Nothing works for the Boston Bruins. I'm going to go back and try to find my prediction early this year about this happening. I remember, Marco, no need to look at. I can, for you, Luciano. Again, the Panthers are making a statement. You have to take them seriously. Gary, yeah, I'm sorry about that. For the Panthers, the only thing I said to you guys at the beginning of the year, all year long, I said one thing. I said Toronto Maple Leafs are going to win their round number one. The fans guys are nervous, the dad, the son, and nobody laughing right now at the Boston Diddy Garden to watching that team. Honey, I'll go back behind the net, set up now by the Boston Bruins. The Panthers intercept the puck behind. The Bears are making a statement. You have to take them seriously. Yep, right. Go back around the board by the Panthers, behind Swimmen, controlling up by Listerinen, pinching by the Boston Bruins. Go back to the left side, the puck bouncing back outside the zone. No, the turnaround by the Boston Bruins is going to get that way with it, going to regroup, go back to opposite corner, attacking out by Pasnak. I believe coming to that side, Pasnak of the Bobrovsky. And we have a penalty unfortunately. This is something that the Panthers, the Bruins fans and the Bruins are looking for. But again, the power play didn't do well so far. But we had first TV timeout. Don't go nowhere, guys. Great comments and enough. Jambon et Patate is in the house. Thanks so much about that. John Mickelson, what comments for your comments? And then, of course, RJ Cotterbro with the comments. If I coach your chat for the team, I could go on the second round. Yeah, possible. Then are they clearing the track of the 80 Sharks? Hating and I'm not winning the President Trophy is not as great as it sounds in Rabinoff. But, just that every time you win a trophy, you're losing on the playoff. I don't know why, but it looks like it's this way. I'll see Rick about that's how it is when you play on the spotlight all year like the Bruins game with all the breaking record. Yeah, that's something they go there. This is their time now. A goal for the Boston Bruins could be a turnover for that player for that game, but they need to capitalize on this opportunity. Can they do that? Pasnak, Marchand, Bergeron, Krejcik, McEnroy. They've been there before. Bergeron got hurt in the last game versus Montreal. Should have set and rest. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't see the Bruins coming back in this game. They are done like a dinner stick at the fork and them. Here we go. Go back here now. The Panthers don't play the puck all the way back. 145. You can see the rush of the Panthers on that one. Still the puck guy behind the net. Unbelievable. And for the net, bouncing again. A turnover. And the Boston don't play the puck back to Z. Go back on the 3-1. A giveaway puck, guys. You can see that play, guys. Unbelievable. At 3-1. And turnover like that, unbelievable, guys. How they play the Boston Bruins, no confidence, nothing good over there. And go back around the board. Pasnak got hit over there. The Boston Bruins attacking now. Pass the puck, shoot the puck left side. Fire puck, black shot of Panthers. Go back on the board. Recovery by Pertuzzi. Pass the puck to back to Bergeron. Pasnak. Pasnak turn around. Pass the puck to McEnroy. McEnroy to Marchand. Marchand hold the puck. Back to McEnroy. Back to Pasnak. Reset. McEnroy. Fire puck. Black shot. Go back on the right side. Back to Marchand again. To the wall. Marchand the right side of Bobrovsky. Back to McEnroy. Back to Pasnak. Reset. Reload. Shoot the puck. Black shot again. The puck go all the play. With 12:50 to go remaining. 55 seconds to go. And we have right now, again, 0 shot for the Boston Bruins. This game is not over. Not by a long shot. Not like the Panthers or shutdown team. It had to be great all the time for Steve Boston to score the next goal. Not worried yet, Stu, about that. Here we go. Go back now. Winning by the Fleur Panthers. Là, the puck by Kudas. The puck go back all the way back on defensive zone. Going to go to Swimmen. I used to be called up the league title and only banner, but hanging the banner is one more friend. But Sophie is a change. Yeah, it's right, John, about that. I'm not yet what I've been arrested 2 games ago. You have a greatness instead of used to. Here we go. Channel. Go back around the board. Recovery by the Boston Bruins. Set up now on the left side. Go back to Zaka. KACHUK. Return by the blind. Set up now. Fire puck. Black shot by the Panthers. Go back around. Intercept at the line. Go back to Boston Bruins. Hold the puck with 17 seconds to go. Back on the left side. Attacking now. Bring the puck to the blind. Set up now. Back again. Fire puck. Hit the but David KACHUK score. And that's the goal we're looking for the Boston Bruins. Broboski looking a penalty for Max Stahl. And the Bruins are back. Defend are back in the game. And can some kind of live the flower pull out of the heart. And that's what you see the Boston Bruins back in the game. Again, losing now 2-1, but still, this is the goal we're looking for the Boston Bruins. KACHUK back in the playoff, by the way, after he missed a couple of games, gave the first goal of the night for the Boston Bruins. First of the playoff. I sit by Arlov and Zaka. Is it good enough for them? We know that series has been always that 127 Lundell. Lundell have 2 points tonight, guys, by the way. Go back, Boston attacking again at the blue line. Go back at the line home. Line home, pass the puck to the board. Shoot the puck in front of the net. And then Broboski make a save. No rebound with 11:46 to go. Here we go. That's where a new game. You can call it that way with that. Can the Boston Bruins tie the game at the end before the end of this period? That will be interesting. But it's 2-1 now for the Fleur Panthers, and that's what we got so far. Goal on the power play by the Fleur Panthers. By the Boston Bruins. I forgot to put the power play for the Boston Bruins on that one. First goal of KACHUK, I believe. Pierre Martin is in the house. Welcome back to the turning point. Le Channel. Goal, the heart of the steel beat. And I could really spoil from where I am. I don't say someone and the nose, baby, bleed. Here you go. Go back now. Defensive zone of the Swimmen. Intercept by Boston Bruins. Set up now. Use the board. Pass the puck in front of the net. Turn around by the Panthers. Keep control the puck. Go back behind by Lundell. Don't play the puck. Intercept now by the Boston Bruins. Go to reset by Pertuzzi on the back end. Shoot the puck. Go back to Monteau. Monteau battle now. Try to get back around in front of Marchand. Turn around by Boston Bruins. Keep the puck in the zone by the Panther going to get out back up. We have right now offside at the blue line. We're going to reset. We're going to give you a little bit more update about the stat. We have a TV timeout. Jesus, everybody come at the same time. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Don't forget to click on like. Pierre Martin, welcome back in the house. Face up now, in the neutral zone, winning by the Panthers. Duclair leave the puck to Ekblad. Ekblad to Forsling. Pass the puck now to Duclair. Duclair's coming in the neutral zone. Don't play puck behind Swimmen. All the back to opposite side. Chasing par Carlo. Parlo on the back end. Chasing now by Parlokov. Now we puck go back around the board. Parkov battle for the puck. Gave the puck to Duclair in front of the net. The puck bouncing back on the right side by the Swimmen. Battle now behind the net by Lingholm. Bring the puck. Parkov intercept again. Another turnover by the Boston Bruins. Shoot the puck. The puck bouncing back all the way back on the defensive zone after a block shot. Boston Bruins. Ekblad recovery. Loud the puck now. To the Panthers. Don't play the puck. Possibly icing will be the call on that one. And going to recovery on defensive zone. 10. We're almost at the half of the game. 2-1 for the Boston Bruins. Pasnik has been quiet tonight. And Rabnat, great comment about this. For that one with that, Pierre Martin, welcome back, by the way. And toujours plaisir. Matt is in the house. Matt, a long time. Salut mon Matt, ça fait longtemps qu'on t'a pas vu. J'espère que tout va bien avec toi. Beaucoup de gens retournent dans the chat tonight. Thanks so much to be with us. Panthers win the face-off. Get out of the zone, neutral zone. Don't play the puck in front of the bench. Recovered by Boston. Set up now. The puck go out of play. Another bad play for the Boston Bruins. Go back now on defensive zone. Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. There'll be some. Don't forget, we do a double header tonight. Double header at the Hockey Nation Live Show. We're going to do the game Kraken and Colorado following this game. So what are you going to do, guys? We're going to leave the building for a 15-minute break for me and then come back after that. So hopefully you're going to be around for that one. Go back now on the right side of swimming. We're going to have a new players. Bennett Chant is sick. Looked like it was broken. Now Bennett check his tools. So you know what? Have a good hockey now. Here we go. 10:40 go remaining. Face off now on the right side. Go pour les séries. Parfait, mon homme. Merci beaucoup, Pierre-Martin. Mats. Go now, winning the face-off for the Boston Bruins. Get out by McEnroy. McEnroy pass the puck to the board. Attacking Boston Bruins. Set up by Taylor Hall. No chance. Recovery now by the Panthers. Going to set up the puck and go back at the Panthers. Bennett pass the puck to Cousin. Bennett in front of the net. Bennett scored the ball. Shoot the puck. He missed the net barely about that one. He almost beat Swimmen. Very lucky for the Boston Bruins. But again, the Panthers attacking now. Out to the puck on the right side. Swimmen in front of the net. Coming back. Swimmen can do the save. And a great play by the Panthers dominate right now. The Panthers shoot the puck. Black shot by the Boston Bruins on the back end. Another turnover by the Boston Bruins. Go back around the board. Finally go back behind the net. Chasing by the Boston. And now the Panthers pinch the puck. Finally turn around by Bennett. Another turnover by Boston Bruins. Tell her how, guys. I'm telling you right now, this Boston Bruins are not looking the same thing we saw during the year. Great turnover after turnover. You can see now they struggle on the back end. McEnroy bringing pipe behind the net. New players. What a great shift by the Fleur Panthers from Bennett, TKACHUK and je repasse l'heure de la troisième. Parfait, mon Matt. On s'en revoit plus tard. Are you at the game, Stu? Go for the series. Go back now behind the net to Bobrovsky, and now he's going to have the call. Marchand in front of the net, going to push back. Nothing happening there. But wow, what a great opportunity for the Panthers, guys, to capitalize by Bennett. But Swimmen was alert. But again, with all the credit we have to give to the Fleur Panthers for how they play, it's a team, the Fleur Panthers, for the Boston Bruins, they struggle, guys. Turnover after turnover. Obviously, but it is what it is. So 9, 22, 13. Go back now on the right side of Sesky. Boston Bruins shoot a puck, black shot in front of net. Go back around in front of Marchand. Go back beside. Recovery by Boston Bruins. Hold the puck now to the wall. Bring the puck behind the net. Recovery by the wall. Back over to Marchand. Marchand hold the puck more. Marchand to the wall. Bring the puck. What a bad play by Brad Marchand. Unbelievable, guys. What's going on with the Boston Bruins? Easy pass from the wall. Wow. That's what we got. Chesterkin in a tap to end baseball stick swing. Go back now around. Intercept Boston Bruins. Attacking now to the wall. By Krejcik. Pass the puck to Zaka. Intercept the Panthers. Lob the puck in the zone. Go to reset. 8:47 to go remaining on this game. Second period. Don't play pipe by the Boston Bruins. And the right side, left side. Intercept by Ekblad in front of Zaka. Go back to Lundell, go back around the board, and the Panthers get out of the zone. Attacking now on the neutral zone, kick out the puck at the Renard. Renard bring the puck behind his Swimmen. Now chasing by Lundell. No call on that one. Tripping the puck, bouncing back. Renard recovery, bring the puck to the blind. Nobody was there. The puck go back to Curtis. Reset back to Montour. Montour to Curtis. On the defensive zone, back to Montour. Bad play by the DDD, but Montour going to dump the puck in neutral zone. Tip by the Panthers, no icing. Backing up by Carlo. Pressure by the Panthers. Recovery to the wall. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender. In front of the net. Show the puck. Black shot on the left side. Recovery now by the Panthers. Montour attacking on the right side in front of Frederic. And Montour keep control the puck. Bring the puck to Verhey. Leave the puck to the wall for a stall. Get hit by Attaway. Go behind the net. And the Boston going to recover the puck. Bring the puck in neutral zone. Set up now. Go back on the other side. Attacking now by the shoot the puck. Borowiecki make a save with a glove, no rebound from Nozek. We're going to reset now on the left side of Borowiecki. The score guy is 2-1 for the Boston Bruins. That's what we got so far. We have another TV timeout. I'll never play some kind of music tonight. Let's see what we got here for you guys. There we go. Here we go. Oh my God, you get the stat, the Boston Bruins again, the Panthers, they share 5-5, 3.07 goal against, 900 save percentage versus the rest of the team in NHL, 63-15, 2.04. Go back to the Boston Bruins, left side of Bobrovsky. Now winning by the Boston Bruins, by the puck at the back door, pass the puck to pinching par le Boston Bruins, resserre le blind par Bergeron, sur le puck on the left side, recovery now, sur le puck, mise de net par Marchand, recovery par le Verhey, pardon now, try puck outside the zone, and then intercept. 1 versus 1 by Sclair, try to get a gun all love, go back around, bring it back to the right side, intercept now by the Florida Panthers, attacking now on the right, intercept now by the Boston Bruins, and going to get all the way back over there. I think at the beginning, we have another right there. Super chat.
Super chat.
And Rabinoff did it. Super chat and Rabinoff did it for the Hockey National show, the first of the night, I believe. I don't think so. We got one at the beginning. I cannot remember. I apologize. Sometime I forgot. If it is the case, we apologize. If not, thank you so much. And Rabinoff, super chat tonight. Go back now to the right side of Bobrovsky, intercept by the Boston Bruins. Croy bring the puck in front. Now Montour battle for the back, and Montour is going to get out of zone, bring the puck to the blue line. Pinch by the Arlave, go back on the blue line. Battle now. The puck go forcefully out by the Nebraska. Pass the puck, kick out the puck for the Boston Bruins. No icing. Go back now at the left side, and Boston could take advantage for the turnover right there, but Boston Bruins lose the puck and going to recovery by the Panthers. Don't play the puck on defensive zone. Set up by the Panthers, by the Bruins, attacking up by Ketchuk, I think on the right side. Shoot the puck and miss the net barely. Go back to opposite side. The Panthers get out of the zone. Attacking now. Hold the puck at the blue line, turn around. By the Boston Bruins, set up by Ketchuk. Ketchuk pass the puck. Great check by Kudos. Again, Ketchuk, and then kill the 2 versus 1 on Mose. The Panthers are coming back. Don't be the puck to Swayman. Leaves the puck to Carlo. Carlo win the puck on the board. And no possible an icing. Really bad play by the Boston Bruins. We're going to set now all the way back behind. No icing. By the way, Kudos win the puck on the board. Pinched by the Bruins to the wall by Faubert. Return the puck to Kudos. Kudos on the back end. Hold the puck now. Try to get outside the zone. Back to Reynard. Reynard bring the puck in neutral zone. Set up now by the Panthers. Turn around by the Boston Bruins. Go back again. The Bruins at the key now. Hold the puck back again to support by the Boston Bruins at the side. Bring the puck to the back door. Recovery by Zakar. Return the puck behind it to Ketchuk. But with Kudos, the puck stuck right there. The Boston Bruins they get to capitalize on the puck. Pass the puck to the wall. Set up by Lindholm. Lindholm set up now. Lindholm shoot the puck. Black shot in front of the Panthers. Recovery by the Boston Bruins behind the net by Attaway. Now battle behind the net by Marchand. But Nozek. The Panthers with Kudos. Kudos win the battle. Now hold the puck a little bit more. Try the puck outside the zone. Pass to Forsling. Forsling in front of the bench. Don't play the puck and all the way back on the defensive zone. Go recovery by the Boston Bruins. A little bit over 5 minutes to go remaining. Long stretch pass to the Bruins. Don't play the puck on the right side of Forsling. Intercept the puck in front of Frederic and go DD. Pinch by the Boston Bruins. Now get out the zone. But no, they forgot the puck and going to recovery. And stop by McEnroy. Win the battle now in front of Talp. Talpe, whatever you want to call him. Go back behind the net. Chasing by Eric Stahl. 4 line for the Panthers with Colin White. Stahl win the battle. Win the battle. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Lose the puck and finally going to recovery by Boston Bruins. Get out the zone into a zone. Go around. Intercept by the Panthers. Go to return the puck. Did it offside. Wave after that. Laying home. Bring the puck in front of the bench. Toronto to the Boston. Get out by Boston Bruins. I think again. Shoot the puck. Bobrovsky McCassey, recovery by Marchand. Marchand is getting in front of the net. Coming out, shoot the puck, the puck. Bobrovsky McCassey, rebound. The net is get out of the zone. We have a penalty, I believe, on that one. Is it possible? Yeah, the penalty, guys, for the Florida Panthers. Open the door. 2 minutes. Can the Boston Bruins capitalize on the power play? Would be interesting to see that. The power play, guys, for the Boston Bruins. For the power play for the Boston Bruins. Alan Barnes is in the house. Welcome back, Alan Barnes. Thanks to be with our Hockey Nation Live show. Go back around and we'll see what happened in there. We have a TV timeout, so let's see what we got for you. There we go. Miss for
activity, call
Luciano.
911 for immediate response.
Here we go. We missed the jail. The Hockey National Show jail is closed right now. Saint-Cigar, welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with us. Saint-Cigar, toujours le plaisir. Merci d'être avec nous. Toujours, Monsieur Saint-Cigar, avec nous. Luc, welcome back. Luc from British Columbia. You leave won yesterday. Luc, congratulations. And thanks to be with the Hockey National Show. Go Florida now. Luke, he's looking for the Florida versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be awesome. We appreciate a lot. We wait for the puck drop. Power play for the Boston Bruins for this one. And we have about, if you don't click on the like, that'd be great if you can do that. Can the Boston Bruins tie the game? Bertuzzi got crushed again by Montour. This is the time the fans of the Boston Bruins are cheering. 4:34 to go remaining, guys, at 26. 4:26 to go remaining. Power play for the Boston Bruins. They can capitalize and tie the game if they can. Bergeron get out of the remove the dots. Marchand face to Barkov. And Bertuzzi winning by the Panthers. Ekblad try puck around the board. Pinching out at the line. And by the Panthers get out of the zone again. So important when you winning the face-off. Some people, I ate the hot dog, but I relish them. Go back another side, intercept by the Boston Bruins, and now go back to Bertuzzi, pass the puck to the board, go back around to Pasnak, Pasnak to Marchand, Marchand de la side, Marchand hold the puck now, pass the puck to Pasnak, intercept by Panthers, pass the puck down the puck, around, chasing now, and Panthers get out of the zone. 2 versus 1 for the Panthers, attacking now by Barkov. Barkov's looking at the back door, the puck bouncing back around. Again, that Boston Bruins guys, not... I don't know what's going on with the Boston Bruins. Anyhow, go back now by handing it by McEnroy. 3:45 to go. McEnroy passed the puck neutral zone, gave away the puck to Panthers. Could also easily go back behind Swimmen. I don't know. Panic, awareness, fatigue, lack of commitment, lack of response, all together. We'll see. McEnroy went out, control puck, pass the puck to the side. Bertuzzi gets now to Taylor House, coming to the right side. Taylor bringing puck for the net, the puck. He missed the net. Rick Boston Bruins, bringing puck to blind. Hold it now. Back again to Orlov. Orlov set up. Commit number 2. TKACHUK right now with Orlov. Orlov back again to the wall. Back in the goal line. Set up now. Back to Rivson. That by Orlov. Orlov set up now. Fire puck. A black shot Panthers. Recover again. Back to Orlov. Fire puck again. Bobrovsky make a save. Rebound for the Panthers. Let the puck into the zone. Go back, bouncing back. Orlov intercept the puck. Go back to the Panthers. Get out of the zone. Orlov's going to find a way to get a puck. Turn around and bring the puck to opposite side. Turn around for the Boston Bruins. Transition quickly. Taylor Hall bring the puck in front of that. Back to Hall. But again, fire puck. Miss the net barely. Go back around the board. 18 seconds to go. Back at the blue line. Set up by the Boston Bruins. Hold the puck to the wall. Coming back to the top circle. Looking at the back door. Pass the puck to the not Bertuzzi. TKACHUK gave the puck that way like this. The Panthers guys are laughing to the Boston Bruins. Join that power play. All the goal, all the puck they get by the Boston Bruins is unbelievable to see that with 2:26 to go remaining, guys, on this period. Wow. Forgot to start the clock. That's okay. Don't worry about that. The puck go down. Wow, wow, wow. 4 shots only for the Panthers, by the way, on the second period. Face off on the right side of Swimmen. On the left side, intercept now by the Panthers. Battle behind that. Even strength, the Bruins did not capitalize. I think they have only 1 shot during that time. Anyhow, go back now to Boston Bruins. Don't bring the puck around. And the Panthers reset and they're going to back on the defensive zone. Set up by Cousin. Shoot the puck. Black side of Boston Bruins. Lob the puck defensively. The puck go back on the left side. Bobrovsky. Boston first one to get the puck. Bring the puck to the wall. Go back to Nosek. Battle now behind the net by the Panthers. By Cousin. Cousin will now give the puck to Nosek. Nosek to the wall. Return the puck behind the net to Coy. Coy coming out. Wrap up the puck. Turn around to change the direction. On the back end. Bring the puck now. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Bobrovsky make a save. Rebound. Back to TKACHUK. And nobody was there for the Boston Bruins for the rebound. The puck bouncing back all the way back to Carlo. Carlo pass the puck to the D. Reset transition by Lingholm. Pass the puck tip on the right side of the Marchand. Marchand's coming out on the left side. Pass the puck behind the net. Bobrovsky did the puck. Forcing get hit there. Go back at the corner. Pressure the Boston Bruins. Go back on the right side. Boston Bruins try to get a puck deep in the zone. Panthers recovery. Dumping the puck. Recovery by McEnroy. McEnroy right now and pass the puck. Very bad play by McEnroy. Reset the Panthers. Recovery the puck. Go back to Renard. Pass the puck in front of the net. Go back to Barkov. Shoot the puck. Black shot again. A turnover by McEnroy. Create those kind of opportunities for the Panthers are taking out on the right side. Imagine if the Panthers score a goal at the last minute, this period would be crazy. Go back now by Boston Bruins, use the board, pass the puck to the round, get out of the zone with Boston Bruins, pass the puck to the red line, control by Pasternak, return the puck behind the net. 1 minute to go remaining in the second period, 2-1 Boston Bruins, losing one out again for the Panthers. Go back behind the net, Pasternak with Declare lose the puck back to Pasternak behind the net, Pasternak from the net, rebound, the Panthers find a way to get back to Barkov. We have a penalty right now for ice stick. This is what we're looking for. And then no blood, look like for Pasternak. And Montour go back to penalty box again for the second time during the back and forth with 45 seconds to go remaining. That's what we got so far. Grooves, we have 45 seconds to go remaining in the second period. Then after that, welcome back, Grooves, by the way. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Power play number 4 for the Boston Bruins. Can they capitalize on that one? This is the biggest question we're looking for. Welcome back, Rose. Palmaris upset now from the bench. Now is upset, screaming to the ref. Looking for the high pad again. Not agree with that one there. The fans, the Boston Bruins, are back live about this. Marius look happy. Yeah, he. I cannot say something right now here, so I will not say anything. KLS is in the house. Welcome back, KLS. Boston Bruins win the face-off. Go back to the blue line. Go back past next to the puck. Bobrovsky make a save. Rebound to the right side. Recovered by Podolski. Back the puck to Marchand. Marchand now set up the goal line. Back to McEnroy. McEnroy set up now. 31 seconds to Marchand to the wall, to the dot. Marchand ball off. That bit McEnroy. Back to Marchand. Marchand looking now. Marchand set up by McEnroy. Fire puck. Bobrovsky make a save. No rebound. We're going to get one over there. 22 seconds to go remaining on this shot with 138. The Bruins are getting a chance, need to take advantage. Well said about that. Thanks, Luciano. Welcome, everybody. And thank Rose to be with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't do it, that'd be great. We're back now on the right side. Bobrovsky, Bergeron. Did not win a face-off. Go back to Montour. Battle with Marchand. Marchand tried to get a puck around. Intercept Panthers. Lob the puck all the way back. This is a great play by the Panthers. And then we have 10 seconds to go. And look like everybody leave the puck again and go back by the urgency by McEnroy. 9 seconds to go remaining on this period. Go back around by the Boston Bruins. The puck going to back again. And one more shot and one more time. And we have ice stick for the call on that one. And we have Ekblad with 2.2 seconds to go remaining. Puck and Dream Florida was better cut they show all year. Boston got this. I imagine part was the Alex Land, the suspension night decision. Bruins are not played at the power play properly. Florida is playing 1-1 and Bruins are play all the round spot and need to blur at the blue line. Image declared and was not back off hurt. Can I believe that are going when this is crazy, Mr. X? The game slowly is coming after a slow first period. There we go, guys. The second period is over between the Boston Bruins and Florida Panthers, guys. And that's what we got so far. And what happened during the second period, guys? We have 2 goals. First for the Florida Panthers, take the lead 2-0. It was Sam Reinhart, a score for the Panthers. His 4th of the season of playoff at 1:14. Listerinen and Lundell 2 assists tonight. Then David Krejcik scored on the power play goal, 7:52, assisted by Orlov and Zaka. And that gave the lead, cut the lead from 2-1. Well, that's the score we had for the Florida Panthers. Only 5 shots for the Panthers during the second period, and 12 by the Boston Bruins. Total, it's 16 from the Florida Panthers and 21 for the Boston Bruins. That's the resume of this. Boston's going to restart the third period, guys, on the power play. Look like, and see if they can respond. I said 20 minutes to go for the Boston Bruins. Can the Florida Panthers win this game? Will be interesting. 20 more minutes to know this answer the next couple of minutes. 28, 21. all the updates start out in the house. And I'll just place on there. Since got 20 minutes left before the Boston one season is over. That's a great comment about this. It's only from it's on ABC. I don't know. So that's it. At least I'm winning. Come on, people, take the shot and hit the like for the coach. Thanks so much, John Mickelson. Very nice from you to set that. Second period, guys. That's what we got. Boston need to come back, Jeremy and Murph of the Canada. Murph, get rid of that ugly Montreal Canadian jersey behind you. Jealous. Thanks so much, Murph. Good suggestion, but my jersey behind don't go nowhere. But I respect your opinion, Murph. I will say to you, good evening. Hopefully, you had an amazing, great weekend, and I would say hi to you and thanks to be around the Hockey Nation Live show. And I got Boston right where they want them. Steve G, great comment about that. Attacking the gap more and using the bumper better. I think it's all about the puck movement in our tap. It's not funny, everyone. What TV time out, guys. We'll be back very shortly. Thanks to be with us, all the moderators in the chat. Thanks so much to be with us. And then don't forget to click on the like. If you not do it, that'd be great. I will take a break. I'll be back very shortly. A couple of minutes. Don't go nowhere. Thanks again to be with the Hockey Nation Live show.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day, oh, day, oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. day. You made my day. Day.
Ellen Sullivan, welcome aboard. Good luck for your team. You're voting for them, the Bruins. Ellen, good luck. We wish the best for your team. Thanks, B. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. Please hit the likes. Thank you so much, RG. We are back now live here at the second period intermission between the Boston Bruins and the Florida Panthers. That's what we got so far. 2-1 Boston. Bruins are losing right now. Who make that? So we're going to see them in the chat. Here we go. Crows back. I agree in our tap. Neat. That's what we got so far. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show. Logan Mayo got the game winner today at 3-1 over the Sonia. Go Abs go. Mayo continue performing. The London Knights won today. I think they take the series 2-0. Come on, Browns, get this done. I don't know, Rick, this Halifax play again this weekend? What happened with Sherbrooke and Halifax today? Anybody knows the score between both teams? Rick, did he go to the game? Or Nicolas is on the house. Bruins hockey writer criticizes the coach mixing up line before. Dennis, I said that last game, and people they was not agree with me. I think for me was the biggest problem for the coach. Don't forget, we are back tonight for the game number 2 between the Kraken and the Colorado Avalanche. We do a double-header hockey night here at the Hockey Nation Show. This is the place to be if you like to have hockey. We'll give you the best we can about this. Good evening, Nicholas. Welcome back, Nick. Hopefully you had an amazing, great weekend. And if you missed the show today, guys, at 11 o'clock, we did a show at Brunch, your Sunday Rendezvous with Marco Larabi and Inartap. You can stop by and look about that. Black Shot 11-11. Yeah, they changed their step again. That's what we got there. We just wait for the back drop and reset there. What is up? Update there. Uh, 20 minutes to go, guys. We are 20 minutes to go before the end possible of the series between the Boston Bruins and the Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers guy did very well during the third period all year long. Their team can score a lot of goals, but is it good enough? But is it the third period the Boston Bruins can return and score 2 goals to get the win? The Boston Bruins face to adversity tonight, and this is they are the team won the President Trophy, and the Boston Bruins fans now we're going to start the third period, guys. at the third period and the power play for the Boston Bruins. If they capitalize, imagine they score the first goal or they score at the beginning of the third period, there's going to be another game at the end. But we'll see what's happening. How is the game so far? Just woke up here, Nicholas. The game was shifting. First period was dominated by the Panthers. Second period, Boston Bruins pick it up. But Boston Bruins play exactly what they did all series for the series. Lack of the, I don't know, it's a lack of awareness. They just make mistake after mistake with turnover and bad pass. They don't play sharp. They don't play with consistency, and that pisses off everyone, the fans, the coach, the players, frustration, disappointment. You see a team losing confidence. I think that's the best thing I can resume. And that's what happened in Nicholas during that game. Again, a little bit advantage Boston Bruins, but again, probably make it friends. And power play a major key right now. And a giveaway goal at the beginning of the game, part of swimming. That's exactly what they did, Boston, during that series. They gave goal, and that would hurt them. And that's the reason they are right now 3 versus 3-3. Carson Schwartz, Kane fans here. Let's go Panthers. Here we go, Carson. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Good luck for the round number 2. And congratulations, Carson, for your team. Round number 1. Panther want to close it. John Garage, I'm sorry about this. John, thanks to be with hockey. But it's Boston would better pick for Montreal. That's the way I see that. Yes, sir, Carlson. The Bruins play have 5 coffee each between period. There's need that one over there for sure. Thanks so much, RJ, for the shot. I'm hoping the espresso creme, Gary. Like and subscribe, Pierre Martin. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. I'm going to restart the third period because we are very close to come back. So let's put that back live. The third period restart very soon, guys. The key, Nicholas, you're absolutely right about the pick for the Florida Panthers. That's what the reason why I cheer for the Boston Bruins. But we'll see what's happening. The players are back on the ice for the beginning of the third period. So don't go nowhere. We'll just wait for the puck drop. We have about 2 minutes before the game restart. Can the Boston Bruins, this is the question, can the Boston come back, tie the game? We talked about game number 7 before. We talked about the excitement, talk about pressure, nervosity. We talk about momentum of the game. That's what happened in game number 7. Always a player step up at those kind of games. Remember Justin Williams, the goal of Claude Lemieux. You remember Butch Goring, those big goals at the end of the series. And that's what we at right now. So can the Boston Bruins return and tie the game? That would be fun to watch until the end of the game and possible in overtime. Don't forget, we are back tonight, guys. Game number 2 of the night. We do a double header. We're going to follow the game between the Kraken and the Colorado Avalanche. I have Ahit Marchand is a rat, in my opinion. Excellent player, thought. Great comments, Carlson. I will say to you, many people think exactly what you just said, Carlson. You're absolutely right about that. Thanks so much, RJ. Gary, comment, Equal, Chocolate, Kennedy. Come on, Bruins, middleman, back in the house, middleman. Thanks to be with us. Only time I cheer for Marchand. Boston will score again, but will Florida does. Steve G said. Steve knows exactly. Steve, good luck for your team tonight. The Colorado Avalanche play at 9:40. We got the likes. Thanks so much, Luciano, to remind this to everybody. And we'll see what happening for the third period. Brand Bellows. Brand Bellows. Brand Bellows. Brand Bellows. Long time I did not hear this name. Jeremy said, win it. Jeremy ends about the Boston Bruins. There we go, Jeremy. Take time to restart the third period. I apologize for that. I don't know what's going on. Don't forget, guys, to be back again tonight. Then tomorrow night, we'll do the game between the Rangers and the Devils. Then we're going to have a day off. Not like a day off, like because we don't have no hockey, so we take a day off. What happened? You have no hockey, I believe, Tuesday night. So what we're going to do, we're going to reset and do the preview round number 2. Join us live at 9 o'clock p.m. Tuesday night. When possible, we have some kind of people pop up. I'm talking about Marco Enartap and Michael De Villano possible. We're going to give you all information about that. April Snyder, welcome in the house. The Panthers can win. Absolutely, I agree with you. They can win and can shock the world, the hockey world. April, good luck for your team. Roger Butch Bouchard, back in the house. Butch, it is game number 7, Butch? Yes, this is game number 7. I think the Bruins should come out flying in the third period, Gary. We expect that all the time, Gary. That's the biggest problem for me. We expect Boston back normal who they are. Expect Boston play better. And they're not happening yet. I thought tonight they will show up and then show exactly why the reason they was the team dominate. They cannot do it. I don't know why. They look like they are locked. I don't know what's going on. Palmares is a good coach. John Garage, KLS, say yes. There we go, everybody. Thanks for being with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. On garde le meilleur pour la fin. But third period. That's happening usually. Third period. Motto on the penny box, guys. We're going to restart the third period. Good luck for everybody. For you, cheer your team. You're absolutely right about this, Butch. The Panthers win the face-off. 1:10 to go. Recovery for the power play. For the power play, guys. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Arlas getting with the puck. Arlas coming now. The right ball behind the wall. Go back again. Boston won't attacking now. Kick out the puck to pass net. And now attacking to the side. Go back to the right corner of the Boston Bruins. Shoot the puck. Go back to Krejcik. Back to Orlov. Orlov pass the puck to the wall. And turn funny net. Tip the puck. Go back now to Krejcik. Krejcik all the puck to goal line. Go run the puck on the board, all the way back to Pasnak to the wall. Pasnak will turn the puck, bring the puck to the bumper, and the Panthers don't put the puck to the Panthers. Long stretch wrap by Swimmin. Go back now to Krejcik, hold the puck to the blind. Keep the puck now, draw the puck back to Orlov. Orlov to back to Krejcik. Krejcik to the wall. Through the puck in front of the net. Tip, Bobrovsky make a save, recount by the Boston Bruins, set up by Krejcik. Interesting move by the coach to start with that power play. Go back, Orlov shoot the puck. And le but, Orlov score. It's 2-2. We have a game tonight at the Diddy Garden. And the third period, the Boston Bruins tied the game. Tyler Bertuzzi score. It's 2-2. 2-2 in French. Wow, we have a goal. Paul Maurice, look. Wow. Steve G called it, guys. It's 2-2 power play goal for the Boston Bruins. And that's what we got, guys, on this one. Bertuzzi score. Assisted by Krejcik is 5th. Montgomery did the right call about to bring those players. I was a bit concerned, but that he did exactly as it done. And Bertuzzi, guy, 5th goal of the playoff for Bertuzzi. What a great trade they got for the Detroit Red Wings. Assisted by the veteran Krejcik on that one. 2-2, guys. We have the game back. That's what we got. Go back, Benny Swimming. Now the Diddy Garden is on fire right now. The fans cheering. Go back to round. The Panthers are going to calm down everything. The Brass bring the puck now to Bergeron. Bergeron lave the puck to Marchand. Chasing the puck. Recovery by Ekblad. Don't play by Nizzaron. Set up now by Bennett. For the Boston recovery and don't play the puck. Go back now. The fans are all up. Stand up and go. We have a game, guys. 2-2. What a goal we can. That's the way we're looking for. Go back around the left side. The Panthers take the lead 2-0. and the Boston Bruins scored 2 goals back-to-back and then tied the game. But the Bruins don't play the puck. Intercept now by the Boston Bruins. Go back around. No call on that one. Bobrovsky make a save. No record. Going to go back on the left side of Bobrovsky. Charlie Coy, not very happy about that one over there. And backstalled, talk about each other. And that's what we got, guys. 2-2. Goal par Partizzi. And that's what happening. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Rodolphe, welcome back. Claude Richard, Melissa, everybody is happy right now. And Luciano, and Jeremy, and Gary Cornoyer. Coach, you may have no break tonight, Gary. I need a break. I need some kind of cheese. Just kidding. Go back now to the right side. Recovered by the Boston Bruins, but the next time intercepted by pinch one out by the Bruins. Now the momentum shifting, and now the live is back at the Didi Garden. Go back to Frederic, back again to Ottawa. Ottawa, bring it back to Blind. Set up now. Go Didi, back to Parco. Win the puck behind the net. Sackling the puck behind. Chaser now. Go back in the corner. It intercept by the Boston Bruins behind the net by Bobrovsky. Go back to Boston Bruins. Hold the puck in front of the net. No chance. Boston. The Panthers get out of the zone. Palisterenin attacking now. Don't put the puck around the board. Intercept by Boston Bruins. Now Panthers come in the right side. Monteau show the puck on the back door. Intercept by Renard. Bring the puck behind the net. By Verhey. Leave the puck now to the corner. She pinched by Mahura. Bring the puck behind. Tip by the Boston Bruins. Chasing to the board. Recovered by Lundell. Show the puck by Kudas. A tip in front of the net. Block shot by the Boston Bruins. And then get out of the zone. Boston icing the puck all the way back. Possible an icing. That will be the call from the linesman. Going to a set of 17-14 to go remaining on this game. Okay, thanks so much, Mr. K. 111221. Moderator, could you please remove his comments and then maybe time out him? For that, we don't necessarily have those kind of person like that. No comments like him. Should have Fincher for the Bruins? Yes, Roger, because Montreal Canadiens go to lose their pick 17, now going to become 24, 25th, Roger. So, that would be the best way to go that for the day. Roger, yes, exactly, not that, just for today. That's the way to see that. Thanks so much for all the like. We appreciate it a lot. Carson said no. Carson loved Carolina Hurricane. Good luck, Carson. I love the Hurricane too. Go back now on the face-off. Hard to share Bruins and at that. I know. I from Manitowoc Island. Manitowoc Island. Welcome, Mr. Grayman. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Hopefully, you're going to click on the like and subscribe to the show. Shoot the puck right now. Swimming, make a with the glove. No rebound. We're going to reset now on the left side. Shot by London. London have a great, really good game. London, second year in NHL. The draft by the Florida Panthers a couple of years ago. Born in Finland. Stay with Barkov, by the way. That's what we got. Welcome aboard, Mr. Greenman. Greenman. Love it. Face off the left side. Winning out by the Panthers. Try to puck around the ball. London try to get a puck around. And then finally, the Panthers going to recover. And then Boston Bruins break. Almost a breakaway by the Boston Bruins. But great recovery for the Panthers. Intercept. And then the Panthers lob the puck behind Swimmen. But the puck out of the play after they hit the linesman. We're going to reset now on the neutral zone. But we need to hire pick so we can beat the Bruins in the future. Well said, Mr. Natap. RG need to time out about 1 minute before each goal. Steve G. Better Melissa. Glad to hear that, Mr. Butch. That's what we got, guys. Don't forget to click on the like. That'd be awesome if you can do that. We're opening the door. Well said, John. Thank you so much, John, to be like that. They go back to winning the face-off of the Boston Bruins, attacking now, pass the puck to the board, a little bit for Marchand, lose the puck now into a zone, paddle now on the right side, Partizzi, Marchand, Bergeron on the eye for the Boston Bruins. Go back to Swimmen, leave the puck now, recovery by Arlov, change the direction on the back end, bring the puck around the board, intercept now by Bennett, very bad play by Arlov, recovery by, bring the puck to McEnroy, go around the board, pinch one out by the Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi now pass the puck to McEnroy. McEnroy pass the puck to Marchand. Marchand lost the puck at the right side of Bobrovsky. Recovery tried to get by Bertuzzi, but no chance. Go back around. Bobrovsky back the pass. Go back to Bennett. Bennett attacking now. Turn around by the Bruins. But now Tkachuk get the puck back to Carlson. Carlson looking the puck. Can I believe it? Nick Carlson play on that one over there. Tkachuk hit the net. Go back around the board. And now Swimmen talk to Swimmen. To KACHUK, that would be great. Offside, go to bring the puck under neutral zone. Business. We need the 17th first round of the Panthers. You're absolutely right. I stay Claude Richard. Thanks so much. You guys, you're amazing to welcome everybody like that. Toujours aussi bien le live. Merci beaucoup, Mr. Matt. And thanks to be with us, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That's what helping the channel for us, if you can do that. Sawadee Grab. Here we go. Sawadee Grab. No Dubois plays for Abs, Roger. Face off now on neutral zone. Go back onto the side. We wait for the back drop. Winning by the Panthers. Don't play by Kudas. Go back around the board. Pinching by the Panthers. Recovery by Carlo. Bring it back to the line. Boston Bruins get it back outside the zone. Go back now to Carlo. Carlo's coming out. Fire puck. Black shot. Rebound for the net. Hit the but! Le but! David Pastrnak score! Bing, bang, boom! David Pastrnak score! A rebound! It's 3-2 for the Boston Bruins! David Pastrnak score for the Boston Bruins. It's 3-2. Wow, what a turnover, guys. The fans and the cheer. Pastrnak, the life is back. Wow, come back with 2 goals at the beginning of the third period. It's 3-2 for the Boston Bruins. Wow, what a great comeback after a long rebound. And Pastrnak nailed it straight at the bonsai. A score and gave the lead for the Boston Bruins, guys. 3-2 against the Fleur Panthers. Wow, what a goal by Pastrnak. Pastrnak is 5th of the playoff. That's give him the 5 goal of the playoff for Pastrnak. We know he scored over 60 goals this year. So they need a performance of him during the game tonight. 5th goal of the playoff for Pastrnak. Here we go. Panthers attacking now. Shoot the puck. Swimmen make a save. Recovery now. Pass the puck to the line. Intercept by Panthers. Bring the puck in front of the net. The left side, the right side. Recovery now. We know Panthers have that kind. The team can rebound. And that's what's happening right away back over there. We have a face-off on the left side. We have now pushing all the way back between both players. And no go nowhere. Swimmen make a save with the glove, going to reset the 19 shot versus 25th, 26. The guys, the live is back at the Diddy Garden, guys. Can the Boston Bruins find a way to come back and keep the lead? We know the last game they lose the lead twice on the third period. The Panthers never drop the white flag, put the white flag up. I apologize. But again, can they respond for the rest of the game? It would be interesting to see that. 12 turnover. And now this is where the Boston Bruins need to step up if they want to gain that one, to give them go back live. Wow, everything like that. Thanks so much for everybody. Pastrnak is probably my favorite Boston player. So here we go. You're absolutely right. Go back now to the right side. Laying home again. The center back door. Wow, what a great play by the laying home. Intercept the puck. Go back to Boston Bruins. The puck stuck in the zone, in the neutral zone. So by Taylor Hall, the puck again. The Panthers make a turnover right away back. Again, back to Barkov. Barkov chases Boston Bruins. Bring the puck blind. Throw the puck and miss the net completely. Recovery the left side. Recovery by the Boston Bruins. Down the puck again. Now Boston Bruins 1 versus 1. Hold the puck now by Taylor Hall. Bring the puck back. Support by Charlie Coy. Coy's coming out. Throw the puck. Bobrovsky make a save. No rebound. Go back behind the net, set up by the Panthers, stalled, pass the puck. Now attacking the Panthers at the red line, drop the puck all the way back at the left side, Swimmen, play a puck, draw the puck to McEnroy. McEnroy now win the puck around the board. Hit by the Panthers, get out of the zone by the Panthers, return the puck into the zone. Now battle back behind Swimmen, intercept the puck, play the puck, give the puck to McEnroy, pressure by Bennett right now, intercept by the Panthers, shoot the puck in front of the net, nobody there, puck back to Kudas to the wall, draw the puck to Bennett, shoot the puck to Kudas, turn around by Bennett, return the puck behind the net to KACHUK behind Swimmen, leave the puck on the right side of the Swimmen, intercept by Nick Carlson. Carlson battle now on the wall again. The laying home, and then recovery by the Boston Bruins. But Panthers will find a way to get back to the puck back. Tkachuk now the top circles coming out. Lead the puck back to Ekblad. Ekblad back again. Fire the puck. Black shot the left side. The puck bouncing back. Bennett shoot the puck. Recovery by McEnroy. Hold the puck again the board. The Boston are full hand right now. Playing puck around the board. Pinching up by the Panthers. Keep the puck now. Winning by the Boston. By the Panthers. Go back at the opposite corner. Back at the back end. The Boston Bruins. They get the puck outside the zone. Pass the puck outside the zone. They come get in front of the bench. Don't put the puck all the way back. Bennett is exhausted. We're going to have an icing by the Boston. We're going to reset all the way back. No call. Bennett show his face. Ice sick possible, but look like he have no goal on that one. And I'm going to reset now on the left side of the swimming. 3-2. Yes, Buck. Yeah, start blessing phase. The express look. There you go. I look away for like 2 minutes. There. Here we go. You missed the third period. Beginning of the third period. That's happening, Michael. 2 goals the first 4 minutes and 26 seconds by the Boston Bruins. Go back now on the right side of the swimming. Bergeron face to Barkov, I believe. We have to reset. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Carlo got the call. McEnroy back on the ice. Bennett look his face. I pocket dream. So I take a few days on you. Captain Kirk is in the house. Then Jeremy, I agree, goes fast puck. Go back now on the side. The puck dropped back, and we have to wait for the puck again. The difficulty is fine, and McEnroy was on the bench. They call him back. Swimming set up now. The last time, Verhey win a battle and win the face-off. Go back behind the net to Barkov. Leads the puck to Ziclair. Then run to Verhey. Wrap up the left side. Verhey skating down to the top circle. Fire puck over Swimming. Make a save. No rebound. A quick swimming. Intercept the puck in front of Ziclair and Barkov. Going to reset the left side. I give them under W. And for the Bruins, Matt Luciano, like. Steve G in the house. Eisenman make a huge mistake trading away Bertuzzi. He got a first round pick in return, right? So we don't know what he's going to get in return. But I can understand the role of Bertuzzi. Unfortunately for Bertuzzi, is a prone injuries. When he's not injury, Bertuzzi is a solid hockey player in NHL. I agree with you about that, Steve G, for sure. We have a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere, guys. That's what's happening here right now. Krejcik have 3 points tonight, guys. 1 goal, 2 assists for the David Krejcik. Back again. That's the kind of player we're looking for. And then he delivered from new ad need flooded pick and Sunday. So this is to start playing and Rabinov. But is it any draft pick, Steve G? Again, I not said again, you Steve, I just said we don't know what it would be the pick. It could be a little bit longer about that. The key behind that, if Bertuzzi stay with the Boston Bruins or not. Here we go. We wait for the puck drop back again. Face off now on the left side. Swimming. Puck winning by the Florida Panthers. Go back at the blind. Ekblad's coming out on the left side. Draw the puck to the wall. Ekblad fire away the puck, bring the puck behind the net. The Panthers chasing the puck the right side. Swimming. Boston try to get the puck outside the zone. Intercept the Panthers. Going to recover by Krejcik. Go D or use the board to pass the puck. Battling home. Pass the puck in the zone. Intercept the Panthers. Return the puck on defensive zone. And then the Boston Bruins going to regroup. Go behind the net by Krejcik. Bring the puck around the board all the way back at the blind. Kick out by the Boston Bruins. Recovery by the Florida in front of the bench. Reset by Lister Renin. Pass the puck to now to 4 forcing the red line, kick at the part of the left side, attacking on that side, Swimmen, flies the penalty to the puck, Swimmen make a save, no glove, no rebound, they're going to reset now on the left side of the Swimmen, and the shot, the Panthers right now, the Boston a little bit still on the hill right now. I think the Boston should come back and don't continue to play harder, and I think that would give them a better chance to win that game. But still, long way to go, guys. There's still a lot of hockey to play. And I can remember those kind of comments for Luciano earlier about this. And the team never gave up. Imagine if both Boston lost in the first round. Just wow. My Bruins friend just came down from the Chablin bridge. Go back on the other side. Boston Bruins get a zone par Bertuzzi. Le puck turn around par le Panthers qui the puck behind the net. This is the way the Boston struggled the most during that playoff. Guys, they gave away the puck. Go back by the Boston Bruins, back the puck on the blind to return the puck behind the net to Montour. Montour ran the puck behind the net to Cousin at the right corner, the Swimmen, putting pas the blind. They'll go back to Stahl to Cousin. Should puck in front of the net, tip, and nobody there. The Boston going to get out of the zone, attaqué par Bat Marchand. Marchand hold the puck more. Leave the puck now for himself, bring the puck at the left side. Bertuzzi chasing the puck, and turn around by the Panthers. Go back to Mal. Bertuzzi still the puck in front of Stahl and Cousin. Now the Cousin going to win the battle and going to get out of the zone. Bring the puck to the neutral zone, set up by Bertuzzi, but they are outside of the blind, going to reset now. Right there on the neutral zone. So we try to desperation, fan shoot everything, Kamazizi, and shoot soon. Probably not, but if he did, talk about upset about this. Everything could happen already over for Colorado. We'll see what's happening tonight. Don't forget, we do a double header tonight, the Hockey National Show. If you look like we're going to get out here after the game, we're going to talk about 5 minutes. I'm going to take a break and come back for game number 2 of the night. So you have to resign or find the live streaming. It's easy. Go back to the channel. You can come back a little bit later and talking. The Panthers attacking on the right side. Majoras coming now. Control par behind the net. Chased by Langholm. Panthers find a way to get it back on the left side. The puck bouncing back. A kick by Langholm. Recovery by Panthers. Behind the blind. Set up now. Fire puck. A block shot in front of the net. Tip the right side of the Swimmen. Recovery pinch by the Panthers by Majora. The puck go back on the wall. Zaka try to get the puck around. Turn around by the Panthers again. But finally Boston allowed the puck. No icing from the Bruins. And new players coming. Less than 1 minute to go remaining. These guys on this period go back by the Kudas, pass the puck in front of the bench of the Boston, don't play by the Panthers, chasing behind the net. First one they get there is the Boston Bruins, use the puck by TKACHUK, turn around by the Boston Bruins, get out of the zone, go by Langholm, pass the puck to the wall, was maybe forward, don't play the puck behind the Bobrovsky, intercept now by the Boston Bruins to the wall, or return the puck behind the net to Bobrovsky, chasing now by Nebraska. The Bruins leave the puck by the Serenin, get out of the zone, pass to Lundell. Lundell return the puck around, back checking the Boston Bruins. Lundell win the battle, go back to the other side, chasing by Ekblad, intercept by Forward, turn around by the Boston Bruins. The puck go all the way back and from the bench of the Florida Panthers. If finally got out of the zone, out of the play, we're going to reset a neutral zone. That's what we got so far. Thanks so much. Rio, Panthers stay out of the box. Rio, welcome back. Thanks to you with the Hockey National Show. We are about 11 minutes ago remaining. Butch, Dennis, the way Boston play, even if they did win, I don't see them making to the final. Great comment, Dennis. It looked like I agree with you. But that will help in my bracket anyway at that moment. Imagine Boston, Toronto, guys, would be the great conversation for the next couple of days. Set up by McEnroy at the red line. McEnroy can turn around, don't play by the back end behind Bobrovsky. Intercept by Kudas. Kudas use the board, pass the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back. Boston in transition, pass the puck the side Bobrovsky. Go back to Ottawa, shoot the puck in front of the net. Rebound. Bobrovsky make a save. Jumping over there. Now pushing out left and right. We have Kudas behind the net. Now we are pushing left or right by Ottawa by TKACHUK. Go back around. And now we have Maura on the way on the right side. Frederic between that part over there. Nothing held. We have Bennett. We have TKACHUK. We have Kudas. And that where did you go to? There we go. If the Bruins gets past the Panthers, that would be okay for the rest of the playoff. The Panthers gave the Bruins fit all year. Yeah, the great point about that would be out of the next game. I start a new job tomorrow. Good luck, Jeremy. We wish you good luck for your new job. Face up on the right side of Bobrovsky. 10:42 to go remaining, guys, on this third period. We're almost at the half of the third. Stay tuned, guys. Don't forget to click on the like if you don't mind. Thanks to join the Hockey National Show. If you are new here, click on the like. If you click on the subscribe. If you are come back here, if you did not click on the like, that'd be great. And don't forget, we bring hockey live here every single night at the Hockey National Show We talk about the Montreal Canadiens. We talk about the playoff all the time. We do all the play-by-play commentary at least one game per night. Tonight, we do a double hitter. The Panthers attacking now. And the front of net, back door. Miss the puck. Recovered by Boston Bruins. Again, attaqué par Krejcik. Pass the puck back to Krejcik. Krejcik's coming. Pass the puck behind. Intercept Boston Bruins. Shoot the puck. Bobrovsky Makassi. No rebound. We're going to reset now on the left or the right side of Bobrovsky. Under the great shot there. Thanks so much, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. We are on the race to get 100. The Downbird is in the house. Welcome back, Mr. Downbird. And the house, 30 shot for the Boston. 50-50 now, guys. The face-off for both teams. That's what we got so far. Then we'll go from there. Hit 27-31. Thanks so much, you guys, for the likes we do tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Look at this. The division, Jeremy, you want some? Here we go. Go back now. Face out at the right side of Bobrovsky, winning by Boston, but the puck go through the both defensemen, going to recover by Krejcik, pass the puck to the board, tempering now by the Boston Bruins. Don't pay the puck behind Bobrovsky, chasing by Forsling, chasing by the Boston Bruins. Forsling win the battle. Justin go back the reverse, winning by the Boston Bruins for the net. Go back at Krejcik, bring the puck to forward, I believe. Shoot the puck, miss the net. Puck bouncing back to opposite side, recovery by Marchand. Shoot the puck, miss the net completely. Recovery by forward. Return the puck behind the net. Go back by Partouzi in the puck behind the net. Set up now by the Panthers. Battle for the puck on the right side. And down there, allowed the puck neutral zone. The puck goes slightly back on defensive zone. Recovery by Taylor Hall, I believe. Hall's coming out, skate the puck on the board. Long stretch pass by the Boston Bruins. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender. Bobrovsky use the puck, pass the puck to Tkachuk. Return the puck behind to the D to Ekblad. Long stretch pass now to the Serenin. Pass the puck to the right side. A bit too far for Tkachuk. Recovery by Boston Bruins. Let the puck. A great turnover by the Panthers. Recovering the wall. The Brass battle for the puck at Tkachuk. The puck bouncing back all the way. Boston Bruins will get out of the zone at the red line. Charlie Coy. We have penalty possible. Although that one over there. And McEnroy upset about this. A cousin got an ice stick. And now the Panthers going to be on the power play. Wow, what a turnover by Charlie McEnroy. The power play now for the Panthers are going to be used. Can they tie the game? This is not what you expect as a hockey fan for the Boston Bruins. You have your best defenseman on the penalty box for 2 minutes for ice stick. Wow. This is far to be over, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned until the end of this game. Thanks so much for joining us tonight at the great hockey game. It's called the great channel. It's called the Hockey Nation Live Show. We just wait the puck drop back. We have a TV timeout. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show tonight. Coach King, how often do you do a strength training on your schedule? Every day, King. I would say to you about at minimum six times per week, and I miss 1 day per week usually. So about like 25 per month. That's maybe that's not my goal, but that's what I do usually per month. Well, power play incoming. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be great if you can do that. That'd be awesome. Face up now, winning for the Panthers. Power play for the Panthers. Go back to the wall, holding the puck now to the back With that, bring the puck to the line. Set up now by the Panthers. Hold the puck again. Back again to to Parker. Back again to the right side. Fire puck. Miss the net completely. Recovery on the left side by KACHUK. KACHUK hold the puck to goal line. Keep the puck behind the net to Renard. Go back to Bennett. The Bennett to KACHUK. Looking now. Looking at the front door. And then intercept on the bumper by the Boston Bruins. Don't play puck all the way back to Bobrovsky. 1:30 to go remaining. This is maybe the game for the Panthers. An opportunity to tie the game right away. Drop the puck back out. Barca's coming. Loud the puck to the side. Swimming, intercept the puck. We got away by the Panthers. Bring the puck on the board. Go back to the right side by Bennett. Bennett bring the puck behind the net to Renard. Renard back again. Battle for the puck. Renard to Bennett. Bennett playing the puck to the line. Battle for the Boston Bruins. Intercept the puck and icing the puck all the way behind Bobrovsky. 1:11 to go remaining on the power play. 8:28 to the game. Let's get the Boston hold this lead by 1 goal. Go back to back up. Only 1 goal during that playoff. Go back to the right side. Attacking up for the Panthers. Hold the puck a little bit more. Kick out the puck at the blind. Slap by Bennett. Bennett bring the puck on the board. It's now to the opposite side. But the Panthers keep the puck now to the blue line. Back to Barca. Back to Montour. Montour battle for the puck right now. The puck get out of the zone. The Boston Bruins. Allow the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Bobrovsky intercept the puck. 45 seconds to remaining to the Boston Bruins. Hold the puck now by Barca. Keep the puck to Montour. Behind the goaltender. Set out the breakout on the breakaway. On the breakout on the power play, back to KACHUK now on the other side, chasing by Montour. The puck go on the board, on the net. Recovery now behind the net by the Panthers. Bring it puck to KACHUK. Matthew KACHUK now bring the puck to blind. Set up by the Panthers. Black fire puck. Black shot in front of the net. Swim can say rebound and just intercept right now. And the goaltender diving to get the puck. We have an offside called up by the referee and going to reset now on the left side of the swimmer. We have a whistle. That's what we got so far. That Boston stay alive on this power play. Number 3 for the Boston down. Bird is in the house. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you so much to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Don't forget, we are live at 9:30 tonight to do the game between the Colorado and the Kraken. Go back now. Icing for the Boston Bruins again. 10 seconds to go remaining. Can they exist? 7:22 to game. Attacking for forcing. Pass the puck to Lundell. Lundell attacking now. Lundell in the middle. Kick out the puck to the wall. Intercept by Boston Bruins. Load the puck again. The puck bouncing back all the way back. Where Evans strength 5-5. Bobrovsky play the puck. Bring the puck to forcing. Chasing by Boston Bruins to the wall. We have battle on the left side. Now Marchand try to get a puck. Intercept by Lundell. Lundell behind the net. Skating with the puck now. Looking to the left and right. Turn around. Regroup by Ekblad. By the way, not Lundell. Number 5 is Ekblad. Langblad, long stretch back, tip of the Panthers over the head, recovery for the Panthers, use the ball by the Bruins at the red lines, copying out by KACHUK. KACHUK pass the puck. 3 points for David KACHUK tonight. 1 goal, 2 assists. The puck go out of the play with 6:45 to go remaining on this game. We have Evans throwing 5-5, 24 shot for the Panthers versus 30 for the Boston Bruins. 3-2, guys. Still for the Boston Bruins. 2 goals at the beginning of the third period to gain the lead. 3-2 over the Boston, again, for the Panthers. That's what we got tonight so far. Game number 7, the winner of this game going to move on. Round number 2, and they're going to play again who? The Toronto Maple Leafs. Yes, you hear this. The Toronto Maple Leafs. David Archer is in the house. Welcome back, David. Thanks for the Hockey Nation show. That would be around the board. Intercept Boston Bruins. Ran the puck behind the net by Pasternak. Give the puck now at the blind. Chasing out the Panthers. Kick out by the Panthers. Going to reset a neutral zone. Don't put the puck now on the right side. Intercept Boston Bruins at the red line. Intercept now. Go back to regroup. Boston hold the puck now in front of the bench. Boston cross the red line. Loud the puck on the right side of the Bobrovsky. Left side chasing by Boston. Winning by Pasternak in front of a Star. Pasternak at the goal line. Cycling the puck behind the net. And Boston hold the puck a little bit longer. Now go back to the wall. Bring the front. Fire puck out loud. Miss the net belly. Rebound to the blue line by McEnroy. Return the puck behind the net on the back end. Now battle on the right side. Intercept by Eric Starr, the veteran player for the Panthers. Ex-Montreal Canadian, by the way. Have a year off last year. Anyhow, the Panthers allowed the puck all the way back on the defensive zone of the Boston Bruins. No icing. Set out by Pat Taylor Hall. Bring the puck to the red at the neutral zone. Tip of the Boston Bruins. Reset by Bobrovsky. Intercept the puck. Give the puck to Kudus. 5:53 to go remaining. Intercept by Boston Bruins. Charlie Coy hold the puck right now at the goal line. Charlie Coy battle with Kudus. Go behind the net. Battle for Frederic Abeli. Turn around and Kudus find a way to get the puck around the board. Tip by the Panthers. Get out of the zone. Go back now at the blue line by Mahura. Loud the puck behind Swimmen. Go back to opposite corner. Intercept by Boston Bruins on the back end. Bring the puck to right side by Carlo and McEnroy. McEnroy use the board. Don't pay the puck by the Boston Bruins. Now try the puck again. Get out of the zone. Go back at the red line. Don't pay the Boston Bruins all the way behind Bobrovsky. With just almost 5 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this game between the Boston Bruins and the Panthers 3-2. Kudasana in front of Bobrovsky, looking left and right. Pass the puck to the left side. Intercept, gap, control the Boston Bruins. Turn around by the Boston Bruins. Control the puck. Don't play the puck behind Bobrovsky. Chasing now behind the net by Bertuzzi and Forsling. We are joined by Bart Marchand. Marchand is on the ice right now. When the puck to the blue line now for himself. Marchand shoot the puck and miss the net completely. Recovered by Bobrovsky. And then we have a whistle on the left side of the Bobrovsky with 4:58. And what happening with the remaining of 5 minutes inside of this channel? Is it the time? Yes, it is. Because Willie Snyder called it with enough tap. They said, what, coach? This, do it. The final countdown at the Hockey Nation Live Show with 4 minutes 58 seconds to go remaining. Game number 7 between the Florida Panthers and the Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins 3 and the Florida Panthers 2. Here we go. Here we go. A little bit less than 5 minutes to go remaining of the third period. Still 3-2 for the Boston Bruins. 2 goals at the beginning of the third period, guys, that gave that lead. Again, the Florida Panthers goal of power play again tonight by TKACHUK. TKACHUK, the star for the Boston Bruins so far with 1 goal, 2 assists. Can the Boston resist at the last push of the Florida Panthers? Can the Panthers tie the game? This is going to be the really important last 5 minutes of the game. Montgomery went out on the timeout. Everybody talk about the position of the ice, face up on the left side of Bobrovsky, and that's what we got so far. The puck go between Barkov and battle now. Intercept by Vahaï. Vahaï get out of the zone, attacking now. Pass the puck at the right side of Swimmin. Chasing now. We have no icing. Recovery by Lingholm. Bring the puck on the board. Pinch by the Panthers right there. The person Bruins loud the puck again. Hold it back in front of the bench. Recovery by the Panthers forcing. Pass the puck now to Barkov. Barkov attacking now. Turn the puck on the left side of the Swimmin. Intercept by Lingholm. Barkov push the puck. The Bruins are going to intercept the puck to the wall. Set up by Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall now skating with the puck. Coming to the blue lines. Coming to the red line. Kick out the puck again. Turn around by Panthers. Attacking now by Listerenel. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Bring the puck behind the net to Barkov. Lead the puck now to the left side. Intercept by the Boston Bruins. Attacking now. Hit the puck in front of the bench. Recovery by Charlie Coy. Leave the puck. 1 versus 1. Fire puck. Miss the net completely. The puck go out of the play. And going to reset now on the defensive zone. Shot by Orlov. That's what we got. Don Bird. We have Jeremy N. We have David Archer. Kirk is in the house. Luciano in our tap. Willie Snyder. Thanks so much, everybody, to be with our National Show. And thanks to be with us. And don't forget, guys, to click on the like. We try to get the 100 likes. If you can do it, that'd be great. We are almost at the end of the game. 4 minutes to go remaining, guys, on the third period. Go back now on the right side of Bobrovsky. And that's what we got right now for the face-off. Winning by the Boston Bruins. We're setting up a pass next to the puck and block shot by Monteau with a recovery behind the net by Marchand. By Stahl tried to get a puck out by the Panthers. Use the puck, turn around now on the left side, and then Stahl win the puck in the neutral zone. Go around and Boston intercept, but finally go back, regroup for the Panthers and for the bench. Less than 4 minutes to go remaining. Back to Stahl. Stahl to the blind. Turn around right there. The Boston Bruins attacking now. Turn over by Mike Stahl. Intercept by Marchand behind the net. Chasing him now. recovery by the Boston Bruins, but the Panthers try to get a puck outside the zone and go back by Bennett. Everybody tries to get a puck. Good hit by both teams. Go back by the net. Set up now by the Panthers. Star win the puck on the board. They're going to intercept now of the line by Toronto, by Boston Bruins by the net by Pasnak. Intercept by the Panthers. Try to get puck outside the zone. Hold the puck a little bit longer. The Pucks try to get a neutral zone finally, and the regroup by the Florida Panthers by Carson. Go back all the way by Forslin. Here we go. A little bit calm now for the Panthers. Set up the breakout. Go back at the red line. Down the puck behind Swimmen. Chasing the puck. Black shot by the Boston Bruins. The puck never crossed the blue line. Recovery by Barkov at the red line. Barkov try again one more time. Push the puck to the side of Swimmen. Swimmen lead the puck now to Carlo. Carlo win the puck on the board. Tip by the Taylor Hall. The puck going back on defensive zone. Possible an icing. This is no icing. Recovery Kudas before the goal line. Cross the puck. Go back by Kudas and for the Boboski. Pass the puck to the side. Attacking the Panthers. Forcing love the puck behind Swimmen. They go back to the left corner. Recovery by the Boston Bruins. Battle now behind the net. Chased by the Panthers at the right corner. The Boston return the puck behind the net. Set up by Lindholm. Lindholm win the puck on the board. Go back at the in front of the bench for the Boston. Intercept by Panthers. Leave the puck in the zone, but Boston control the puck coming out of the red line. Cross the red line. It's down the puck behind Boboski. 2 minutes 30 seconds to go remaining between the Boston Bruins and the Panthers. Can the Panthers tie the game? We have game number 7. The winner of this game go again. The Toronto Maple Leafs on the round number 2. Go back now on the left side. Boston intercept the puck, win the puck. It's the time to empty net for the Panthers. When we get that call, we're going to let you know. Go back in the zone. But the Panthers down the puck behind the net after swimming. Everybody is up at the DD Garden. And then that will cheering right now for the Boston Bruins. Go back in the right corner. We have now at the left side. We still have a net. No empty net so far for what I can see. Go behind the net. And Montour chasing the puck on the left corner. Empty net. 6 versus 5. Boston find a way. Down the puck. Intercept by Ekblad. Return the puck. The Boston don't be a part of the puck goes slowly left on the left side of the net. That no goal on that one. Verhey comes to the puck, coming to the blind. Verhey don't play the puck. Possibly a nice thing. No, to Swimmen, intercept the puck, pass the puck, they make use the ball. The puck is stopped at the blind. But the KACHUK battle for the puck. Bruins 3 players. Keep the puck by Verhey, bring the puck to the left side. Now shoot the puck. Swimmen make a save, no rebound. We got that one over there with 1 minute 28 seconds to go remaining on the third period. Montour shoot, and Swimmen make a save. We still have a lot of time for the Panthers tie the game. It's going to be really interesting for the next 88 seconds to go remaining on the third period between Boston Bruins and the Panthers. Wow, what a great game. That's what we're looking for. Game number 7. Excited, fun to watch. And we don't have any blow. We just have this game, the one goal. It's different. That's what we got so far between the Boston Bruins, the winner of the Prison Trophy. They tried to go through this first round. It was not easy for them. Then we have a timeout for the Panthers. They tried to figure out what they're going to do. Boboski is on the bench. 6 versus 5 face-off on the territory of the Boston Bruins. Will be interesting what they're going to do. We have some kind of instruction by the assistant coach, captain, ex-Winnipeg Jet, Maurice, worked with Paul Maurice for the last 9 years, I believe. Anyhow, the fans are up and the DD Garden. Everybody is ready. You guys, you ready for that one? 88 seconds to go remaining. Let's cheer up in the side. Now we have a last instruction minute from the Boston Bruins from the bench. Thanks so much to be with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. We appreciate a lot to be a part of the show tonight. We are face off now on the left side of Swimmen. We have Marchand for the Boston Bruins. We have Bergeron. Barkov is there with Verhey for the Florida Panthers. KACHUK, Bennett. And that we got now the big face-off between Bergeron and Barkov. This is the face-off of everybody expecting now Bennett and Marchand move quicker. And they have to reset by the linesman. We'll see who's going to win the face-off. When he went out by the Boston Bruins behind the net, set up by the Panthers, battle for Verhey on the left corner. Verhey contre le puck, Verhey bring the puck to blind, set up Montour to Ekblad, Barkov to Verhey. We have used Barkov at the blind. Now Verhey at the back door, back to Montour, shoot the puck, black shot in front of the net, go back on the right side, Reynard, recovery puck, bring the puck to Montour, return the puck behind the net, set up by behind the net by the Panthers, bring the puck to the wall, back to Barkov at the blind, set up now, shoot in front of the net, black shot, Boston, and reset, and the Panthers score! The Panthers score! It's 3-3, unbelievable, Montour did it again, and the Panthers tied the game, 3-3, unbelievable. The Panthers and the fans are stunned. And the fans at the DD Garden and the Panthers, they have another live and they are tied the game 3-3. Unbelievable to hear that. Wow, shocking. Great play by Kachuk. Pass the puck to Verhey to back up, rebound, and the rebound goes straight to the stick of Monto, and he finds a way to tie the game, guys, 3-3. We have a new game. Tip and Swimming was a bit late on the backdoor shot of Swimming, and they find a way to find a way to get the hold. You can see the reaction for the bench from the Florida Panthers. It's 3-3. We have a game, guys, again, and possibly go another time. That was screw up my game tonight. Like Steve G called it a little bit earlier, guys. Monto, 5th season of the playoff. 5th goal for Monto, guys. Unbelievable performance of Monto. Still have 50 seconds to go remaining, guys. Go back now on defensive zone, all the way behind Proboski. And that's what we got, guys. Go back to Forslin. The Florida Panthers, the Keith Richard of the NHL. Great for the game, but my God, Gosselin is shaky. Monto, again, did it. 5 goals for Brendan Monto, guys. 5 goals for the defenseman. He has the most goals by any defenseman in NHL and the playoff. They never go away. You're absolutely about this. And that's good. With that, Boston Bruins don't play puck now into the zone. Play the puck to the side. Intercept by Forslin. Don't play by the Panthers. All the way back behind the Boston Bruins. Assisted by Barkov et Verhey. By the way, of the goal of Monto. 13 seconds to go remaining, guys, on the right corner of the Boston Bruins. And then we got a battle all the way back again. Battle on the left side. Recovery by the Boston. Intercept now. We have 5 seconds to go. Battle with Bennett. If finally going to be the end of this period. Wow. Montour, guy, tied the game at the end of the 3rd period. Great call, great timeout for the Florida Panthers. And the Panthers are going to go on the overtime again, the Boston Bruins, for game number 7. Wow. It is what it is. We had 3 goals, by the way, during the 3rd period. First of all, Pertuzzi power play goal assisted by Orlov with Krejcik at 55 seconds. Then, less of 4 minutes later, Pasternak, 5th of the season of the playoff, assisted by Carlo and Krejcik. But Brandon Montour is 5th of the playoff at 90 minutes, 1 minute remaining of this game, assisted by Barkov and Verhey, and tie the game 3-3. And we want to go where? Yes, on overtime. 10 shots for the Florida Panthers on the 3rd period, 9 for the Boston Bruins, 26 total after 60 minutes for the Florida, and 31 from the Boston Bruins. We have a game, guys, tied 3-3. That's happening. Don't forget, the game starts at 9:30, maybe 9:40 now, between the Colorado and the Kraken. That's what we got so far. Thanks to be the Hockey Nation Show. We appreciate it a lot. And we're going to go overtime for the game number 7 between both teams. Don't forget, I would like to hear from you guys. What do you think? Who's going to score a goal on overtime? Give your answer back in the chat. That'd be great to hear from each one of you. Thanks so much for everybody to be a part of the show tonight. I was watching The Bachelor recap. There we go. Bruins dominate period. Yet here we are. Kachuk and Monto are the shooters. Jeremy and Crazy Rob came 7 of the time. That's the best possible thing if you can find. And it's not your team. You're absolutely about this. Fitness mat out Boston. Here we go. I'm not shocked. It's another skill. Less fun. Everything shut that one in. The game will decide Montreal draft stock. You're absolutely about this. Who does everyone have scoring on overtime? Not really. This game will decide Montreal draft stock. Here we go. This after an historic season like this, if they lose, it means absolutely nothing. You're absolutely about this. I want Bergeron, Jeremy N is taking Kachuk for the OT winner. There we go. Pasternak for John Garage. Everybody changing now. That's great to hear that. We're going to give you some update of the stat, if you don't mind. 26-31 for the 8:52 face-off. Wow. The Panthers guy tied the game at the end of 1 minute remaining. What a great year for the Panthers, by the way. Whatever happening tonight, they gave everything. They challenged the Boston Bruins all the way to the end, by the way. And that's what happening for the Panthers. Alexi, if Panthers win, Toronto will have a chance to go to the semifinal. Alexi, yes, possible. CG go with Bergeron or Barkov. Gary said the game will be over in 5 minutes max. But she's Bennett score for Rick Bengal, Florida, Carson, Boston, Nicola, Taylor Hall. Go for the Panthers. Oh, Bergeron or Listerinen. I wish for Enartap, Tony Bennett. Bergeron or Lestonen for Rudolph, who tie it for the Cats. Montour, KLS, Montour, Panthers lucky team. Coach, do you think Florida has earned their win, or is Bergeron just not play? Bergeron does play. Oh, no, the Panthers play very well, King. You have to give credit for the Panthers. On the flip side, Boston don't play the level they should play, but I will go with them. Go to Gay Florida. A lot of props. You're absolutely right about this. Whatever happening, Boston, McEnroy, Florida, Reinhardt for Marco Larrabee. Rudolph Bertuzzi or Pasnak, Pierre Martin. 5-on-5, Roger. Yes, it is a same one goal from elimination. Steve G, you are right. 6 life for 100. We're getting very closely. The 13 knocked the door. Thanks so much. Kachuk for the goal, winning. Brandon Montour, goal 5. Snapshot assist by Barkov. And Carter Verhey. You're absolutely about this. Pasnak for Steve Moore. Thank you, Steve, to be with us. Don't forget, guys, Francois Pitt knocked the door. Listerinen and overtime. If you are new back at will welcome everybody. Thanks to be with the part of the Hockey Nation live show. Montour here. Montour second goal of the night, guys, for the Panthers. Wow. Assist by Barkov and Verhey. There we go. We are all set. Thanks so much for the information. Thank you for the likes. Pierre, John, Garage. Don't forget to mention to us Pasnak, and Kachuk for Florida Panthers. Here we go. I was waiting for him for an attack. Coach, where are you going to go? I tried to go with a player nobody talk about. I'm going with Anton Lundell for the Florida Panthers. For the Boston Bruins, I'm going to go with Jake DeBrusk. So I try to go around everybody in the chat. Did Cousin come back? Did Cousin come back after he got hit? It looked like his shoulder. I think I saw him, but I could be wrong. Montour is great, man. Been great all year long for them. You're absolutely 13 about this. Bergeron for the Bruins, for Gary, and Ekblad for the father. Cousin is out, as Stu said. Or showing a talk about picking the favorite, William Snyder, before Bruins, 1 turnover away from goal. I think next week, KLS over the Bruins. Taylor Howe for the Bruins, for Luciano. Thanks so much for the likes. We appreciate that. Bergeron for the Bruins. Max Stahl for the Panthers. King of Gamer. I don't know if my heart can take it tonight. If the event are the close, fall half asleep at the World Game, Francois. There we go. Who won the game? Liz is still at 3-3 right now. We're going to go on overtime. Did you see a replay of winning goal? Kachuk to strike, Swimmen stick, check, Kachuk before Montour shot the puck. I'm back, everyone. David, welcome back. Forsling or McEnroy, Nicholas. He went with the defenseman. I went for a minute. I'm very surprised to see Panthers score. Here we go. RJ overtime. Here we go. And we'll beat the Cats. Ekblad or Taylor Hall. Pasnak, sniper, captain. Sam Bennett for Francois. Coach, can you talk about how both Boston and Florida matchup visit the league? But they have two different styles to play, right? What fit better for me is both teams, surprisingly, guys, they don't hit a lot. They are more, the Florida Panthers, guys, they are more skilled. They are really fast team. Transition is good. And then they have Bobrovsky. But again, it's not like Bobrovsky in the past. So I think Toronto, the best matchup will be Florida Panthers in my eyes because it's not physical. It's more skill. It's more like a transition. And that will help in Toronto, I think, at that one. Now, Boston Bruins, again, this is going to be another mindset game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, the Boston Bruins. Boston can play hard. They can play for chicken you more. They can play physical if they want to. But Again, the goaltending a little bit better now. The Toronto, Boston did not do well for the last couple of games usually. I feel for me, matchup wise, Florida is better way with for Toronto because they are really talented, skilled players, and that's what Toronto would like to play. That would give them more space to skate around. The matchup defenseman of usually the defense of Boston is better to the Florida Panthers. But, we have to give credit for what they accomplished so far with Monto, Ekblad, Kudus, and Forsling. But if you think about Boston, I think overall they are a better team. Their depth is better compared to the Florida Panthers. And Toronto, for matchup, if Markov cannot produce, I think that would be, at the end of the day, better matchup for Florida versus Toronto. I hope that answered to you. Tkachuk for Panthers and Marchand for the Bruins, Alexis. Co-Panthers, Rick. And then we have 4 likes to 100. Here we go. Not over yet. Let's go Florida and seal the deal. I want to see Boston cry. 13 Rockin. 19 overtime. The bad call came back. Charles Killer. Oh, Charles Killer, YouTube agent. Ça fait longtemps que je ne suis pas venu sur un télé. Ouais, ça fait longtemps, mon homme. J'espère que tout va bien. Merci d'avoir pris le temps d'arrêter. Donc, n'oublie pas de cliquer sur le petit pouce en haut. That'd be great. Bruins, Crown, and do the next series. Pinocchio Bennett. Luc Lafortune, welcome back. Luc Lafortune, Sunday night. Your lunch is ready for tomorrow. Mr. Luc, thanks to be with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on that. Have the Panthers been better que the Browns since the All-Star game? Yes, it is, Ruda. But All-Star game is the beginning of February. I'm not sure, Rudolph. I will have to check again. But if it's not, it's very close, Rudolph. Send that. Have did their best to help the Boston. Rick Bengal. Coach agreed to shoot out John Garage. I think the last penalty was against the Boston Bruins for ice stick, I believe, for Charlie McEnroy, Rick. So I don't know how they're helping the Boston Bruins, Rick. 4 penalty only for Boston and 3 for Panthers. So do you think, guys, the referee did a major impact for the game? I'm not sure about that, but we'll see what's happening on the third period, on the overtime. Panthers, a lucky team and skill. Sometimes Jeremy N. The Panthers could play the physical game if they want. Gary Cournoyer. But they have players like, Bennett, of course, and Tkachuk. My point behind that, Gary, they don't use it. They really play more skill-wise. That's what I was trying to explain about that. Now, they could play, but would be interesting. Need the Boston to lose the Canfield. What he likes, 13 Ricky. Game over in last minute, I predict. Wally Snyder. François Boston is burnt out next round. The Boston are not the big bad Bruins. Double overtime. I hope so not. For the Panthers. And then Dennis, if I was in the Panthers dressing room, I would say, let's go, boys. Je vais à très bien. Je n'ai pas le temps de regarder les lives, à travailler presque toujours. Pas de problème, mon Charles. On te comprend très bien. How would you rank these teams for the best to the worst? David, Rangers, Kane. But it depends, King. Are you talking about the season or the playoff? Because that's the different thing. Kelly Desjardins is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks to stop by. Let's get this. And then RG Calabro, 1 like. Rangers, Kane, Devils for the stupid. So right now, with the lineup they have, King, I have to put the Hurricane behind Rangers and Devils. Rangers, Devils, I think, for me, because it's just second, I will go slightly over the Devils. Rangers, Devils, Kane for right now. On my point here. Lawrence de Herrera is in the house. Saluto, como está? Lawrence, thanks to stop by. Let's go the Avalanche. Girls in full effect. Maxwell Clark, coach going to Florida to win and the opening goal by Florida Panther. Tkachuk, awesome. Fix is in the house. I'm stressed out. Let me call again them. They play on the edge. Here we go. And that's what we got. Do you think the shootout will ever be removed from the regular season for 5 versus 5? I don't think so. I think that's not going to happen, in my opinion, about this one there. But before we continue, guys, we want to say one more thing because we did it again. 100 likes, guys. Let's celebrate. Chop, chop, chop. Rivers 100. Here we go. 100 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much to helping us to go to cross the 100 likes overtime between the Boston Bruins and the Florida Panthers. We're going to changing the setup for the overtime setup now. Overtime here. I'm going to reset the clock right here, and that's what we got. The overtime. Don't forget the game at 9:40 between the Colorado and the Kraken. Do you think shootout? We really got it. Not sure why, but a high offense team has some to bring out Boston weaknesses, or is it just the way they lost a few steps? But if you look about the record, Nicholas, this year they played 10 times against the Florida Panthers. The Boston are 5-5. The goal again average is 3.04, and the save percentage is only 900. For the rest of the team, the 31 other team, they are 63-15, with goal again average of 2.40 and save percentage of 925, I believe. So it's just every team, guy, and NHL have a bad team. Again, they play again. They always struggle. This is the team the Panthers are for the Boston Bruins. I got that answer, King, for you. Willie Snyder, good evening. Ron with Kings 20 is in the house. Welcome back. Another moderator of the Hockey News Show is out the play to determine the result of this game. Cannot blame the ref on that one. Imagine our Boston Rangers out. Batman won't be happy about this. Like the Fortune. Thunder have nothing to gain from getting into hitting corners with the Browns until the game late physical will be under game plan. Here we go, Francois Pitt. You are right about that. Reverse, look at Fortune. Randy, 102. Thanks so much, everybody. And that's what we got. Pas une année pour les gardiens. Playoff 2023. Vasilevsky, Sorokin, Hellebuck, Gustafsson all out. And Danger, ULLMARK, Swimmen, and Shostakin. Really interesting to see that. The best goaltender got eliminated first round. Here we go, guys. The puck drop back. Thank you so much for watching us. I'm going to win. I go with Boston. They are in my bracket. So winning face off by the Boston Bruins. Pass the puck, tip the puck on the wrong. Go back on the right side. Bobrovsky attacking. Shoot the puck. Bobrovsky make a save. No rebound. First shot by the Boston Bruins by Pasternak. Shoot the puck. Shadow Kraken. Start game 6 minutes. RJ. Boston right there. I just read everybody. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be awesome. Face up on the right side of Bobrovsky. There we go. Go back now on the right side. This is the game, guys. This is the period. This is the time. The goal-winning game is going to bring that team on the round number 2. And the team losing are going to be on vacation. Game number 7. Go back around behind the net. Set up by Zaka. Zaka, the left side. Turn around in front of Reinhardt. Zaka in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Oh, miss the net barely. Go back to the right side. Krejcik return the puck behind the net. Set up by Zaka behind. And Coy. But on the side of Bobrovsky. Go around. But the Panthers try to get back around the board to back up. Back at the Landell. Landell battle for the puck. Bring the puck around. Go back now by the Listerinen. Leave the puck around. Reset now outside of the line by the Linesman. Going to reset now. And it was on Boston Krejcik. No call on that one. A little bit upset. I remember. About that, no bomb. Will the bomb? Hello, Stefano Salvi is in the house. Hello, here for overtime. Thanks so much for all the likes you get, guys. I appreciate that. Don't forget to click on the like if you don't mind. And we get that one over there. We're still alive on this game between the Florida Panthers and we have some kind of problem right now from the post from Bobrovsky. Look like we have some kind of adjustment and see what's happening there. On that one, they called up the Johnny Murray, the number 95 linesman for the NHL, the veteran Johnny Murray, one of the best skater in the world. I don't like the tire excuse. It's the first round. That's what we got so far. Thanks so much, everybody. We have to wait right now and go around. The Panthers scored twice on overtime, it looked like so far. Remember last time what ULLMARK gave the goal to the Panthers TKACHUK. We have to wait now. We have some kind of repair on the eyes on the post of Bobrovsky. So we have to wait for that one. And we're going to reset the next couple of seconds. Don't go nowhere. Here we go. Look like the net is going to be fixed. We're going to restart now on the neutral zone, I believe, after I have an icing outside by the Boston Bruins. 33 shots versus 26 for the Bruins so far. 2 shots on the overtime at the beginning of the 33 seconds for the Boston Bruins. Here we go. There we go. The game going to restart. Everybody is ready. The puck going to be dropped by the linesman. We have Bergeron on the ice for the face-off, and versus both center got removed from the circle. Wow, that's not happened a lot. There we go. Winning by the Panthers. Go back to Curtis. Go back to the D. Set up now by the Panthers. Pass the puck to Monteau. Pass the puck to the side. Panthers are attacking now. Boston. For the Panthers to go shoot the puck. A black shot by Swimmen. Look at the right side recovery. Wow, it was close on that one. Imagine could have scored a goal on that one. Arlov's coming out the right side. Kick out the puck. Arlov shoot the puck, but we're back around. The Panthers going to get a recovery. A breakaway by KACHUK. KACHUK's going to shoot the puck. Swimmen with a big save. Jeremy Swimmen make a big save against KACHUK. Recovery went out by Monteau. Right on the puck down in net. What a save by Jeremy Swimmen. There was the game, the series between the Florida Panthers and the Boston Bruins. On breakaway was Matthew KACHUK, a save by Swimmen. Save everything. Go back now by Bennett. Bennett attacking now the neutral zone. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Attack is coming now. Leave the puck right there. Marchand just there for nothing. Go back to Cousin. Shoot the puck. Bennett missed the net goalie behind the Swimmen. I don't know what's going on with Marchand, but he's just watching what's going on left and right. Anyhow, the Boston attacking now. Kick out the puck to Nebraska. Nebraska went out. Down play the puck behind to the Boston Bruins. Bring the puck behind the net. Intercept by forcing. Bring the puck around the board. Pinch went out by the Panthers. Try to get the puck overhead. Grab the puck back. Very skating right now. Go back on the goal at the blue line. Intercept Boston Bruins. Reverse. Down play the puck by Ekblad. They're offside by the Panthers. They're going to recover behind the net. Go back. We have a whistle. We're going to reset now. But this guy was the game. Matthew KACHUK on breakaway. A Swimmen make a big save on that one. It was a play and then a shot on the front of the net. That's happening. Wow, what a great great save on that one. Wow, that will get on the other side on the neutral zone. $18:09 to go remaining, guys. That's what we get there. Remember what Bobrovsky stopped Marchand. Remember what Bobrovsky stopped Pasternak. Now we have to remember Swimmen make the save of the series possible against KACHUK. Anyhow, turn around by the Panthers. Round the point neutral zone. Set up at the red line. Don't play by the Boston Bruins behind the net. Bobrovsky chasing by Forcing. Forcing skating over the puck right now. Keep the puck to Lestorenin. Bring the puck pinch by the Toronto. But finally, the Panthers loud the point neutral zone. Set up now. Turn around by Panthers by the Boston Bruins from the bench of the Florida Panthers. Don't put the puck out of the play anyway. We're going to reset neutral zone. Both teams are a little bit nervous for sure. If you are Boston Bruins fans, you are nervous. The Panthers fans, you are nervous too. And you are like me, out of the playoff because the Montreal didn't make it. You just enjoy the game. And that's the beauty of what we are here, the Hockey Nation Show. Don't forget, we do every game of the NHL playoff, one game per night at least. We're supposed to do the Canada Avalanche, but look like we are behind. Unfortunately, possible the overtime would push back this game. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Go back in neutral zone, set up by the Boston Bruins, go again in front of the bench, set up a neutral zone, don't by the Boston Bruins, intercept by the Florida Panthers, loud the puck again, intercept now by the Bruins, coming on the left side, attacking by Marchand, chasé par Forsling, win the battle, go back to Marchand anyway, Marchand to the wall, return back, sacking it behind to Pertuzzi. Pertuzzi scored a goal tonight, it's fifth, go back at the blind, set up now, Boston lose the puck by Carlo, is going to recover right now, and going to set, it's McEnroy by the way, McEnroy long stretch pass, turn around, by the Panthers, go back on the left side, pass to the 2-1, go back in front of the net, shoot the puck, Oh, saved by the women again on the 2 versus 1. It's very missed the net over there. What a great play again. But the Panthers, Boston make some kind of mistake right now. Go back to Barkov, back to Verhey. Look the part the Panthers from the Bruins gave the puck outside the zone. Another opportunity. The puck go all to the play, guys. Wow. We just missed a 2 versus 1. Great pass. Carter Verhey got robbed by Swimmen. The game starts, guys, in Colorado. If you can follow this game, if you can, we are right now here with the Boston and the Colorado. What a great play saved by Swimmen. This is the second opportunity for the Florida Panthers. And then Swimmen said no yet. It's not a time to turn off the lights. We still to play hockey here at the Diddy Gardens. That's what we got right now. Neutral zone set up now. Winning by the Boston Bruins. Bring it by behind the net. Recovered by forward. Go back. Diddy set up now. TKACHUK, bring it by neutral zone. Tip by the Boston Bruins. Recovered by Panthers. Going to reset now on the transition by Kudos. Don't prepare neutral zone. Chasing now. Go back on the double line. Recovered by Boston Bruins. By the Panthers intercept. Coming now on the other side. Swimming. Now turn around. Go battle for the Boston Bruins. Game number 7, guy. We are overtime. Shoot the puck. Swimming. Can say no rebound. Shot from the White. Colin White. Ex-Ottawa Senator. We are going to restart now on the left side of the Swimming. And that's what we got. So far, Swimming keep the Bruins live. Now we have no Zach versus Reinhardt. Winning by the Boston Bruins. When they go to Carlo, pass the puck to the right side, and get out of the zone by the Bruins. Go back now, don't pin the puck. Panthers intercept the puck, going to return the puck all the way back behind Swimming. Intercept out the line by the Panthers. Go back to Reinhardt, bring the puck to Lundell. Lundell bring the puck. Have 2 assists tonight, Lundell. The young man for Finland with the Panthers. Go back behind the net to Reinhardt. Reinhardt return the puck with Lundell. Cycling the puck behind the net. Controlled by the Panthers. Keep controlling the puck. Bring the puck to blank to Monto. Pass the puck to Stahl. Shoot the puck. Black shot at Boston Bruins. Now intercept by the Listerinen. Bring the puck behind the net to Reinhardt. Lead the puck to opposite side by Monto. Return the puck to Reinhardt behind the net. Lead the puck now pinched by the Florida Panthers. Turn one by Carson. Carson back on the ice, by the way. Return the puck behind to Lundell. The Boston Bruins find a way to get the puck outside the zone. Attacking out to the red line. Control the puck now by Taylor House. Shoot the puck. Bobrovsky make a save. It was Nebraska, by the way. And no rebound. Going to reset now on the right side of the circle for Bobrovsky. That's what we got so far. 34 shot for the Boston Bruins. Thank you so much to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Here we go. Panthers attacking now the left side Swimmers. Coming behind Barkov. Barkov to Verhey. Recovered by Barkov. Barkov bringing the blind. Fire puck. Black shot in front of the bench by the Boston, in front of the net by Boston Bruins. Recovering now for them. Bringing by the red line by Zaka. Zaka stuck up between skating. Still by the Barkov. Go back now to pass the puck to Verhey. Verhey battle for the puck. Blank. Get out of the zone by the Boston Bruins. Intercept by Ekblad. Return the puck all the way behind Swimmen. Go back at the outside by recovery. And then going to go Boston behind the net. Go back. Diddy set up now by McEnroy. Bringing pucks all the way. Long shot. Boston Bruins neutral zone set up by Pasnak, pass the puck in front of the bench at the Boston, recovered by Panthers, going to get now the backhands. Ladder puck, gave a puck, both team exchange the puck, new players coming for both team. Monto looking out, Monto 2 goals, 45th of the playoff tonight. They did. He tied the game at the 90 minute, okay, at the end of the game, by the way. McEnroy behind the net, now battle for the Panthers, win the battle right away. When the puck blind, set up now by Stahl, bring the puck to the left side, losing the puck a little bit, recovered by McEnroy. Ladder puck in neutral zone, intercept Panthers, recovery now on the blue line by the Bruins, get out of the zone, go attacking now, no icing, controlled by the Boston Bruins behind the net, chasing now. The Bruins return the puck behind to Bertuzzi, bring the puck now to Marchand, shoot the puck, tip, Bobrovsky makes a save, recovered by Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi will run the puck all the way at the blind, set up by Carlo. Carlo hold the puck, return the puck behind to Bertuzzi, recycling the puck to the Boston Bruins, bring in front of that tip, the puck stop at the left corner, recovered by Marchand. Marchand return the puck and front of the net. Bobrovsky make a save, no rebound. We're going to whistle at the left side of Bobrovsky. And that's what we got so far, a shot for Marchand. And that's it. That's all. Thank you so much. Victor John Mentos overtime. You're absolutely right about this one. 4-3 Boston Bruins lead. Victor, here we go. He predict the score. And that's what we got. If Swindon can keep them in the game the first 10 minutes, Boston might catch a last-second win. Everything could happen, guys. This is all about, don't forget, get to click on the like. I appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe to the Canadian show. We have a few to get 600 subscribers. Anyhow, face-off at the left side, Bobrovsky. It's Charlie Coy on the face-off, winning by the Panthers, forcing with the puck now. Try to get back outside the zone. And go back all the way back and pinching out by the Panthers. But the puck go out of the play, going to reset a neutral zone. That's what we got. That's moment with 14 minutes to go remaining on the overtime number 1. The winning goal is going to push their team all the way to round number 2. The losing team of this game are going to be on vacation, unfortunately. That's what we got so far. Thank you so much to be with the Hockey Nation show. Puck in the zone, set up Edwin Barkov and Tyler Hall. Barkov recovery pipe, dumping point right side. Bobrovsky chasing by Forsling, shoulder check, leaving the right, chasing up by Chedecoy. Forsling try to get a puck again, chasing by the Toronto by Boston, recovery the puck, go back to the blind, return the puck behind the net. They bit intercept now by Barkov. I believe they intercept the puck, bring the puck to the left side, and then the Panthers lob the puck in neutral zone, set up by the Boston. We're going to recovery and regroup. Now Skinny piling home, pass the puck to the right side. They'll go slowly back to Kudus. Kudus shoulder check, recover the puck, go around the net. Try the puck outside the zone. Intercept now by Verhey. Pass the puck on the back door to Ekblad. Ekblad to the red line. Lob the puck behind Swimmen. Intercept now by the forward. Bring the puck to the left side. The Boston Bruins get out of the zone. Attacking on neutral zone. Kick out the puck a little bit too far. Turn around. And the Panthers return the puck behind Swimmen. And Swimmen intercept the puck now. Play the puck. Win the puck around the board. Pinch by the Boston Bruins. The Panthers pinching again by Kudus. The puck go outside the zone. Recovery by Lundell to give the puck to Star or Marura. Anyhow, in front of the bench of Boston. Attacking now by Panthers. Win the puck on the board. Chasing out on the left side for Fulbert. Panthers try to get the puck behind the net. Now we have a battle at the 2 players in the corner. And then the Panthers have a whistle, by the way. And we have to get out of the zone from what we heard from Johnny Murray. I'm going to reset that. That's what we got. Looking at they have burned out, but they still gave everything they have left. One weekend does the Avs Florida pick up if they make it past the first round, or if they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. No, no condition run weekend with that draft pick. So whatever happening with the Florida Panthers, the Montreal get that one, obviously. 0-0 at 14 minutes at the beginning of the first period between Sardo and Colorado. Game number 7, of course, at the Ball Arena downtown in Colorado. You can watch in this game on the other channel if you want to. Go back now to Boston, win a face-off now, tip again. Go back around, chased by the Frederic. Frederic looking now, Frederic in front of the net, tip. Miss the net barely, go back to Boston, return the puck behind the net, set up by Montour. Montour on the back end, bring the puck outside the zone. The Panthers attacking now in front of the bench, recovery by the Boston, but give the puck back to the Panthers. Battle now on the neutral zone at the red line, the blind. Go back again, delay offside and no call for the linesman. Go back, look like the puck was fine. Now the puck in front of the Florida Panthers, and now battle on the left side. The Boston try to get the puck out deep. The puck exchange between both teams. They go back nowhere. Anyhow, the Panthers recovery now. Coming back Colin White. Leave the puck now. The Panthers dumping the puck behind the Swimmen. Intercept by the Boston Bruins. Skinning the puck. New plus coming from the Paul Maurice. The Boston Bruins set up now. Give the puck again, Bennett, another bad play by Brett Marchand, if you want to call him. That's what he did. Not very bad, a very bad game for Brett Marchand, in my opinion. A lot of give away puck. Chris Chick bring the puck in neutral zone. Check if he don't score. Go back to the Florida Panther in front of the bench. Don't put the puck to the other side, Swimmen, and go to recovery behind. Chasing the puck. Everybody looking for the puck. The first one to get there, guys, is Florida Panthers. Very bad play by the Boston. Go to back now left side. The puck stuck behind the net. Florida Panthers win the battle. Go back to Vaille. Fire the puck. And the but! The Florida Panthers win! Connor Vaille! The game is over! The Florida Panthers beat the Boston Bruins! This is over! And the Florida Panthers get the W 4-3 overtime. The Florida Panthers eliminate the Boston Bruins. Game number 7 at the Diddy Garden. This game is over. Turn the lights off at the Diddy Garden because this is over. 4-3 for the Florida Panthers. And that's it. That's all. A lot of bracket and NHL are screwed right now. This is the shocking moment, the biggest upset in the sport in hockey NHL. The Boston Bruins lost at game number 7. Unbelievable to see that. This is the biggest upset in my eyes I never see in NHL. We have to go all the way to 2019 when the Tampa Bay Lightning lost a full game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. But tonight, Bobrovsky was the goaltender. He did it again. He provoked this game all the way to game 7. A cutter over Verhey scored over the left shoulder, a swimming top shell. And this game is over. The Florida Panthers go round number 2. And the Boston Bruins lost this game, game number 7. Oh my God. This is the biggest upset in hockey, guys. I never see on that one. The fans are stunned. The world hockey is stunned to see that. Give credit for the Panthers to get that W, that series, and they move on again to Toronto Maple Leafs. And this series is going to start at the middle of the week. The Boston Bruins lost 4-3 guys in overtime. This game is over. Unbelievable to see that tonight. Wow. President Curse continues. Bergeron retire. A lot of players going to question about that one over there for sure. And wow. Go Panthers, go Dan Ashan. Bye-bye, Boston. Johnny Alf. Feel bad for Barry. KLS, Bertuzzi. Stupid asshole. We have a lot of people in the chat. Now Boston fan cannot take a smash about Tampa Bay Lightning because you lost with the best record ever. William McClary. Well, that's wide open to the cup now. William McClary. Absolutely. Let's go Panthers. Let's go Brandon. Stay clever. Wow. José President Trophy Curse is looking pretty real now. You're absolutely about this. Harley Macaroni for Gary. Boo for Jeremy N. Jeremy, lucky about that one over there. Be right back to breaking news. Keith Richard releasing new double live album. Unbelievable, guys. Shaking hands right now between both teams. And that's what we got, guys. Vahi, the winner, a goal of this game, and the celebration for the Florida Panthers locker room. Unbelievable, guys. Montour, 2 goals tonight. And that's it. That's all for the Boston Bruins. Jim Montgomery lost the 2 only series he did as a coach, head coach in NHL. He did that. Last 7 games. And that's what we got right now, guys. Boston Bruins, stunned players. Nosek cannot believe it. And you can see the face, the body language of the Boston Bruins right now on the eyes going to thank the fans. But this is going to be a hard to swallow. Many players then going to see what's going to happen with Orlov, Attaway, Bertuzzi, Krejcik, Bergeron. Wow. Look, the fans right now. This is the end for Patrice Bergeron, the way the players shake his head. Look about this, guys, again. Look, Krejcik and Bergeron. This is the end for Patrice Bergeron, the way he hugged every player, one by one. This is the end for Patrice Bergeron, guys. Wow, what a great moment. You can see Lane home. We saw that before, but this you can see just the way he hugged everyone. McEnroy and Bergeron, DeBrusque, the turn now. Each one of them hug Bergeron. I love. Now we are swimming with Bergeron. Last more time, Attaway. Ken Bergeron, welcome. It said another thanks to the people before they leave. This is the moment we see over, 19 years in the NHL. Patrice Bergeron, winner of many trophies, Selke. Look like he's going to call out this hockey career in NHL. And ULLMARK, congrats him. And Patrice Bergeron, guys, with Krejcik, one more time. Bergeron to Marchand. They hug each other. Bergeron, guys, going to welcome. Thanks, everybody. Stick up and leave the building. And that's happening, guys. Patrice Bergeron. This was his last game in NHL. You can see that. Wow. No leg on the event where Pence, J, settle 0-0 first period. All the end of the day, I should catch up with you. Hockey is Monday, a game of youth now. Bonsoir, Yann Genet. Welcome aboard. Matthew Ketchup, definitely in first place for Connie Smythe, William McClary. GB Cart and the Bruins go down history as the biggest choker ever. Grab Martin Bobby Lightning lose a Panthers win that what crap 8890. So coach, let's revisit that Florida Calgary trade now. Yeah, right now you have to give credit for the Florida Panthers, right? About that is true. Florida have to leg in overtime. Yeah, they scored very well on that one. KACHUK is a plays. Roger Butch, sad but true. Captain Kirk, Lucas the goals. I'm at the loss for the words. The bracket is grown for half of the population. Yes, yeah, it is. I'm done with my bracket. We will look at the trend. Florida was the President Trophy winner last year, and they are a trend now for the President Trophy from last year. Will win this year. Sorry, the cap lock is all good. Don't worry about that. Region and of the area. Sadly, look like Watson, you're absolutely right. It's okay with the Bruins losing. Not for the Montreal Canadiens, obviously. That's what we got right now. Great career for Patrice. Hope you get that one over there. Nicholas, I hate the pick now too. Outside is 50-0, but I believe Bruins should have ULLMARK in the net, William. About that. Bossy Flower, hello Boston Bruins. Not good for Bossy. Wow. It is what it is. Montreal Canadiens now are going to select 24th, 25th. Oh my God. First, my bracket is out. Secondly, Montreal Canadiens was supposed to finish a bottom 4, or 5th. And then they were supposed to pick a team was not going to make the playoff. Now they were supposed to pick 17. And now, if they win the round number 2, Montreal could pick 28. Turn around to not be a great trade at the end of the day. Wow. If Zito was looking bad last year, 1 year later he's looking great. I think the first one will work at the Swimming lost to Florida again. And Boston for the second time in history cannot beat Florida in the playoff. Luciano, what a sad day. Chicago Bear totally outplay and overtime, Nicholas. Lucky, that's right. Yep, right, Luciano. Panthers deserve it. John Garage, Boston rough to the puck so often, embarrassing. And that's what we got right there. Robert Allen having a bad night, right? Absorb that. Robert Brown did it at Toronto. Josh G, anyone see the board set goal, then 10 seconds later, Panthers score. Here we go. Josh G. Montreal deserve better. Why the Panthers pick? Let's wait and see. François Pitt. It's because the selection at 17, you get maybe a player can play top 6. The selection number 27, guys, are smaller to get a good pick, right? It's happened. You can get a great selection about that, but we got Philippe Mézard last year, right? Do you really believe Philippe Mézard is going to be a top 6 in NHL? It's just the chance are better when you select lower pick. But it is what it is at the end of the night. We sleep at the Panthers just like a president. The Panthers will sweep the Bruins. I'm awesome, GB. Awesome for you. Coach, this present team is an elite in Rabinoff. But all good. Panthers just gave Montreal a punch. Yes. Swimming so far now visits Florida Panthers this channel. Montreal need another first round after this. Nicholas, will be hard, honestly. Hard to believe. Well, the chance goaler, Florida is relentless, is what they are. You're absolutely right, Captain Kirk, about this. At the end of the day, Ben Chariot for the 24 overall pick, we are still getting young prospect as something. You don't always get what you want. Yes, there's just, in return, you can get him earlier. Sam Bennett, such a huge action for the Panthers. William McClary. We have given up 10 goals. Hope others make it to the end just to make a Batman mad. Luc Lafortune. Still a first round pick for Chariot. Yep, so right. Let's be honest, Browns beat themselves. That was not that good, Luciano. I picked Wall and Islanders. Yen is not swimming for tonight. No, Gary, I agree with you. So 0 first period. Crazy to see how dominant Boston was in the regular season. To well, this right comment about this. All my bracket destroyed because of that. Panthers are going to beat the Leave 2 since you others visit Leave, bank on it. Rick Bengal about that. The Browns allow 45 shot on goal average. No playoff team can win with that sad defense. Great point about that. Montreal. Here we go. Thanks so much, Marky. I appreciate that. Let's wait for the message. Some kid have a hard time to adapt. Francois. Dennis, wow. How can Browns disrespect everyone? Plays no caps. The channel. Where a year of hockey ran Kirk. Absolutely. It's only been 1 year of Mezal. We should not consider Mezal a top 6 player, or you would be dissatisfied. Think of him more third line forward. Yeah, possible. But if you watch him about 40 games of Philippe Mezal and the OHL, you'll be very concerned. But we'll see what happening about that. Browns are epic failure. About this, Bergeron retire now. Yes, you can see that. Go Vegas, Golden, Edmonton others. Oh, an empty net by color of an inch, by the way. Most epic fan in NHL. Bergeron is gone. Jeremy Bergeron was current. Most probably retire when the end. Yeah, absolutely about this. Now, if the Kraken win, I will beware and knock so many out of the bracket. As the Scotty team did their job, it would be all good. Francois. Yep. What an outbreak for the Bergeron. Wow. Yeah, sorry about this. The Browns have a few elite players and did not get past the first round. It's not the end that was expect the Boston Bruins, but this is what it is. Does this chance the draft pick for Montreal? Yes, Randy. Montreal right now are going to go 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 or 25th. About that, Randy. And coach, the President Cup course continued. The President Cup winner has not won the first round series since the Blackhawks in 2010. Unbelievable. Ella, God damn it, Boston, stop losing. Ella. Send the trade deadline for that has been very good. This is not a complete surprise. No, they play very well. Rida, what is surprise is the Boston Bruins, how they play at the end of the night for that. Coach, any first round hold on. Any trade for use to construct? I don't think so. Now the pick for Montreal Canadian 24 and return not going to be great for that. And but it is what it is. It's either when I will complete this twinning zone night. Boston front now on the big on it, shocking down. Boston, they respect Bergeron. Why you said that? Boston, they respect Bergeron. Lucky, if Marchand score on that breakaway we don't have tonight, I think that breakaway was with second left. You're right, William McClary. On that game, it was a 7.4 second face-up at the left side of the ULLMARK, and we got Ekblad make a mistake at the blind, and Marchand on breakaway. And if he scored this game, this series is over. Bergeron, Alfred Carrière, he won the cup in 20 years. Is get nothing to be sad about in Rabinoff. Gary, so how many points in the regular season do you need to get out of the first round? Bruce Cassidy. Yeah, you're absolutely right about this. I think Bruce Cassidy is smiling from Vegas right now. I would love to see Kraken make a run. 3 bad game by the Bruins. You will play the Avalanche game. Lawrence, I'll wait for the first period shut down before we're going to complete that show here about that one. Let's keep the upset coming. Full go Kraken and full control right now. about that. That when not that Montreal scout really have to do their job, and management cannot mess at these to pick much harder. Exactly, well said, Nicholas. Are we concerned if Mezar was a Canadian citizen, but no, he's a young kid, have to leave the country, and adapt is not the same for everyone. Yeah, possible. I just don't see this for me right now. Now, most of the Mazar game, it was okay, but not great, Robert Allen. Exactly what I'm thinking. Boston is going to start to fail now. Not surprised if they don't make a playoff next year. That will be interesting for the next. This was the open door for them last warning about that. And now with the ice cap, here we go. Early to said, but could Boston be first team to win the President Trophy and miss the playoff the next year? Every year, guys, we put the Boston Bruins out of the playoff, and they find a way to get to the playoff. So, will be interesting. So, Sherbrooke 3, Halifax 2, first overtime. Coach, Dennis. Oh, wow. The Sherbrooke beat Halifax. I thought the game was afternoon, but just lost a great potential pick and piss 8 Boston so much, Nicholas. Exactly. Thanks so much for that one with that, RJ. Yeah, sorry, Boston, cry me a river. Did not give him more. It's why I see the respect. They did not give him more. See him with no much turnover. I don't believe it. I'm totally shocked. Chill, you're absolutely about this. Patrick retired. Look like he's going to be retired. John, you can see after the game the way they go down with 3-1, 3-4. Yann, Boston, we got a lot again. Francois can use, but never see. Thank you, Ron. Yeah, Marco, I will not be surprised they're going to lose a major piece this offseason. Coach, when is the last time a wildcard team make it past the first round? Almost every year, King. Usually. I cannot recall it last year. Before that was Montreal did it. But almost every year you get a wild card beat someone, King. When you lose, you are bomb. When you are one, you are God. There's not a middle there. See Marchand crying away, but someone called about that. Jeremy Mickelson, yes, he is retiring. Is Jim McCormick going to be let go? Would you fire him? I think before that, I think Jack Adams, I was going to go to Jim Montgomery. I would not do that if I was the Boston Bruins because the failure. But it's a concern. It's a concern. But I don't think so they will go that way. I'll be very shocked. Coach, do you think a Boston make a pitch for Dubois? Not this year because he's RFA. Now he can trade for Dubois if possible. The problem, guy, is like they don't have a lot of money anymore. Well, you said that because Bergeron was making $2 million and Krejcik $2 million, and they have signing bonus for next year. So they have to sign Bertuzzi or Love between this. They gave $6 million to Lindholm, $11 million to Pasternak, $9 million to McEnroy. They still carry on $6 million for Marchand. Their salary cap is not great for the Boston Bruins, so they have to be careful. Marchand cried, that's hilarious. Does not flood up, make it past the first round last year as the president winner. Yes, run with King, so you're absolutely right about that. And no, they win against Washington, and they lost round number 2, run again the Tampa Bay Lightning. I apologize for that one. They won game number 7 against the Washington Capitals, and they lost round number 2. Yeah, you got it, my friend. Francois, again, it's more like a 2 second round pick. I don't love it at all. Nicholas, yep. 36, thanks to RJ. Bergeron, great player, great team leader. Luciano, yep, right. Corey Hill, hello, what's up, Corey Hill? Thanks to join us. Don't forget to click on the like. That'd be great. Maybe as the ad may trade flooded up for his pick and the package deal, Gary. Who won a pick number 25th, guys? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see that. And then Justin Cordero, vamos las kiddo. Congratulations, Justin, for your team, you Panthers. Long time, Justin, not come back here. Go, guys, go. I got it, my friend Nicholas. Of course, 17 pick was way better, but after 20, it's all about which cutting team and their homework. Yes, well said, Francois. William McClary, that was so nasty, the Cogliano injury. My son played against him, and he wasn't the fastest kid. He was the fastest kid, Cogliano. Cogliano, guys, is one of the hockey players. He's adapt his style with the NHL. Cogliano at some point was struggling in NHL. He decided to become a 200 players, and he really adapt. We have to give credit for that. I think Taylor all might go. He signed a contract last year for $6 million, so I don't think so. They will move him. I still have 3 more years to go. Will Florida Panthers have a harder time again to leave compared to the Bruins? In my opinion, yes, for that. Because the Leaf can skate, but the defensive of the Toronto is not better to Boston. Now it's going to be Samsonov will be the key on that one. That's fun thing. I think the offensive of Toronto is so much better compared to the Boston Bruins. Leaf and 5 or 6 versus Florida. Rick Bengal. It looked like Florida found a cause for the long term. Paul Maurice, he became the president of the Florida for sure. About that, gave away. Yes, RJ, just like I'm focusing right now on that. Pac Monkey, ole. Congratulations, Pac Monkey, for your team. Congratulations. And now you move on, second round. Great play for the Panthers. Are the Panthers a dark horse contender now? Yes, you have to consider them as the dark horse for sure, Sensica. But a lot of teams are going to take advantage of the exit for the Boston Bruins. Panther and 6. Twice gone. Look at Watson. He has a pretty good series. Look at 5 goals, 8 points. That's my point about Taylor Hall. But some people don't like Taylor Hall. Should Ottawa Senators trade first round pick? Ottawa Senators don't have first round anymore because the check round trade. Trade for no, I don't think so. Corey Hill, at least they want to give a good asset and return, like the Debrin Cat, or maybe trade Shane Pinto or something like that. If you want to trade, but they gave away the buck. They gave it. They got check run and return for the 12 overall pick. So I don't think so. They make a trade like this that we're going to know. It's Montreal scouting staff is good or bad. Francois Pitt, Francois. Answer is what again, still a good one, just that much harder. Boston pissed me off. Here we go. We'll have an easy time offensively against the Toronto Maple Leafs for Buck and Monkey. It's a big problem if the team is not good enough to draft future NHL player or the top 10 overall pick. A great point, Jan, about this. I know, Luciano, but too much money about that. Bad mentally. Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall, guys, is $6 million and NHL for 2 more years after that. So Taylor Hall have at 31 years old, $6 million for Taylor Hall. Not bad. About that, they have no pressure. We have all the pressure was said about that one over there, Gary. With the Panthers advancing, what you said the trade for TKACHUK was one for Paris. Right now, you have to give this to the Florida Panthers right now, Justin. Long term, we see. But right now, yes. Which team in the West we think are better overall team than Toronto? Which team in the West? We have to go, every team right now can win. It's very hard to say that, King, because everybody right now are equal. I don't see any team right now dominate anybody on the playoff series right now. We have to wait a little bit longer. Go, leave, go, and Rabinov. Yeah, and the end. But yes, of course, you can find good players. Ledark, others miss prefer 17 to 20 something any day and any time in the year. Nicholas, Do not estimate a team that believe in themselves. It's a dangerous thing. Right about this. I think Boston try to keep Bertuzzi. I think so. They will have to, I believe, because he's a player they don't have a lot, playing the top six. And I think that would be the way to do that. The Florida Panthers guys have what? The Boston Bruins guys have not much money on the asset. Now they're going to lose Nick Foligno, 3.8, 5.5. They're going to lose Nozek 5.5, 7, 8, 9, $11 million, $10 million. They're losing right now $11 million, guys. $11 million, they can pick it up, Bertuzzi, in my opinion. 0-0, 4-0, and the end of the first period, 16 shots versus 6. Out Florida, keep winning. Chicago, Geraldine, Spencer, go Panthers, go! Congratulations, Geraldine, for your team tonight. I heard a rumor about Dwayne Johnson and Renault. Any possibility that could happen or not? I don't know about this, Corey. Really, not much news about the owner situation. There's something happened the next couple of weeks, but I don't know, Corey, about that one over there. About that. Coach, this drop now with the flip pick middle of the 20. Turned out to be blessing a stingy selection and the draft whose value as rising and Gabriel Perrault. Watch out for this right winger. I think Perrault will be out earlier. In my opinion, Perrault will not cross the 20. That game possible. Montreal can get Ethan Gauthier if they want to go that direction. They have players there at the level 20-25 is pretty good, but I don't think so. Gabe Perrault will be eligible about that one at the pick number 24, 25. Boston last month, a battle, they get bigger on the wing. Florida, Toronto gonna be a hell of the series. Oh, Shoel, yeah, that's right. Thanks to let us know how we are switching over this stream. 27. I'm going to go to the next stream after that. Chicago Bear, me too. Honestly, at this point, that draft pick don't matter as much anymore. It's 22nd, 28. Kachuk gone too. Yes, absolutely. About like, do the Stars have a good matchup versus Avalanche Kraken? Yes, they are. King. Anybody play against the Stars going to be a very difficult time. Coach Montreal could use Florida pick to trade up. I don't see how. Think about this, and Rabinov. Why a team would like to get a pick number 24, 25th. Right? I don't think so. Thanks so much, Joe, for the subscriber, Coach. It ranks 17. I think it's about, it depends. Look, it's not so low, but I think Gauthier could be available at that area, I believe, between 20 to 25, 26 in the draft. So that's what we got so far. Yes, Star, go to the final, Rick Bengal. The first period is over between the Seattle Kraken and Colorado Avalanche, 0-0. So what we're going to do, guys, I heard the sell of the Senator hitting the 1 billion mark and the sell Riva for the team. 122 likes so far tonight. So far that will happen about this. 1 billion. Are you kidding me, Luciano? Yeah, that was at some point was $925 million for the sell, but it could be 1 billion. But we'll see. Gary, market value for the Senator. Where is the drop off of the quality from 15 to 25? But on that draft, it's a little bit harder because you have so much good players. I think for me, it would be 1 to 4, 5 to 13 or 12. And then you get 13 to 20. And then after that, 21st to 32 is pretty much even after that. But TKACHUK must be really happy for this brother right now. Yes, it is for sure. I said 825 million for Senator Rick Bengal. You got going to sweat live, coach, very soon. Gary might make that. They said that Molson must be happy. Senator 1 billion. Look at Watson. I don't know, but you're happy for the first. The first $1 billion team will be Austin Rick Bengal. Senator could be a $1 billion team if they build a new downtown arena. Ramping up. That was the conversation about that coming shortly. All right, guys. So I know we have a lot of people in the chat. I have 80 people in the chat, I believe. I know some of you maybe not. So what we're going to do, because we want to do the game Seattle Colorado. I was supposed to do the first period, but unfortunately we are behind because over time, everything like that, and we have a break right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reset everything. So I'm going to stop this live streaming. I'm going to shift in the next 10 minutes. So don't expect I'm shifting right away, but it would take about 10 minutes to reset the board, the graphic, everything like that. So don't go nowhere. Wait 10 minutes. Take some drink. Go get some wings. Go get some popcorn. Go get some beer, whatever you want to drink. Take a time. I'll give me a time for a break, but I have to change everything here, guys. So I'll be back very shortly for that one. We're going to shut down very quickly. We're not going to set the greatness inside of you, everything like that. I just shut down this channel right away here, like that way, and wait 10 minutes. I promise you I'll be back in the next 10 minutes. So hopefully see you. Keep your questions, keep your comments here in the chat right now here, and going move on to the next game. Seattle Kraken versus Colorado Avalanche, period number 2. We're going to start the next 10 minutes. So I'm going to see you the next couple of minutes. So until then, my friend, we wish you an amazing, great night. For the people who cannot follow us, but don't forget, we'll be back very shortly. So thanks again to watching the Hockey Nation live show.
What if I open my soul? Here I stand by myself.